Hey y'all, let me know if you can hear me okay. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, bud? I see you. Try and finish clicking everything here. Looks a little green tonight. Yeah. For some reason, my the settings here in Streamlabs makes everything look a little bit more green than it should. I don't know why. What's up, OTC? How you doing, bud? Hey, Karen. What's up? I'm good. I'm good. Looks like we got a little bit of clearing here for a bit. It really actually is starting to clear up really nicely. Relaxing music. Hey, how's it going? Thanks. Appreciate it. I know it looks a little bit green. We'll see if we can try to correct any colors. We got 2 telescopes tonight. And so we got 1 telescope for checking out planets like Saturn here. And also we'll check out Neptune. If we get long enough clearing, we'll be able to see Uranus as well. And hopefully end with Jupiter. We also are set up to be able to look at galaxies, so like Andromeda galaxy tonight. So it should be a lot of fun. Definitely should be a lot of fun. Jerry, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? All is well. How's your night? How's everything going for you? Yeah, it could be a special tonight. Depends on the clouds, though. We got to work with the clouds tonight, which is why we have the 2 telescopes. So if a lot of clouds get near Saturn, we can try to bounce over to a different part of the sky as well. So it should be a lot of fun. We should have a ton of fun tonight and get to enjoy different types of views, of course. Whether it's something a little bit closer to us, like Saturn, that's about 795 million miles away, compared to something like Andromeda, that's like 2.5 million light years away. It's just super far out there. Hope the clouds stay away. Now they're coming. It's just a matter of time. This week is all bad, but luckily we're getting these chances right now to be able to do these kind of views. But it's all bad, man. There's clouds everywhere. See if we can pull Saturn down a little better. There we go. Itachi, how you doing? Personally, go fight the clouds. I swear, I know, right? I know for sure. What's up, relaxing? I didn't see a question or anything. Hope the clouds stay away. Yeah, I mean, I hope they do. This is actually the thinnest of the clouds that I've seen now in a minute. Let me see if we can do this again. The all-sky camera here above the observatory. So this is what it looks like right now above the observatory. So there's clouds out there. It just thinned up enough. Let's hope. I'm definitely hoping. What's up, Malta? How you doing? Can you ask a question? Yeah, absolutely. 100% you can ask a question. You live in Los Angeles. I miss seeing the sky. That's tough. Being in a city and not being able to see just the amazing cosmos is just, that's tough, man, for sure. What, the game? It's not a game. Yo, Mo, what's up? This is a live view of Saturn that you're seeing right now. Have you ever seen any fast ships in the sky with your telescope? No, never have. In fact, if something went through really fast, we just wouldn't see it at all. We're so zoomed in that it just go right through. We just wouldn't see it. Can you see 3i Atlas? Not right now. It's already set for us. It's more of like a southern hemisphere target currently. But near into fall, we'll get to see it. So sometime like late October, even a little bit in November, we'll start to be able to see 3i. Even if clouds come, you can still play live and chat with us live, your knowledge of space. I do sometimes, like last night we did a little bit of just conversation, like on the QA side, obviously, which is a lot of fun, obviously. But there comes a point, like it's just a dark screen, everybody says, hey, what are we looking at and stuff. First time I saw Saturn live, I thought it was a sticker. I'll never forget it. Yeah, it's crazy. Actually getting to see Saturn is really cool. Some of the cool things, obviously, is we can bump up some exposure and even check out some moons. I think this is one of my favorite deals. It's actually kind of fun for me to crank up some brightness, and you can see like Titan right there. On the top left, you can see Titan, nice and bright. It's really cool. Do the rings ever change directions? They do, to our perspective, as the planet orbits around the sun. As speaking of Saturn, then our the view of it does change for a little bit. Yo, your brother, thank you so much. Yo, what's up, Bradley? What's up, brother? Space is too addicting. It is. That is true. That is true. What, the red thing under Jupiter? That's a telescope. That's actually the telescope we're using right now. That's my other camera here. That's inside the observatory, and we're just, you can see the stars and see Saturn right there. Saturn, I'll put it right in the center. Yeah, where we're looking at in chat here, that's going to be the telescopes that we're using. And again, we got two of them. So you see right here on the top, where that green light is, that's going to be a white telescope. That's a 70 ED telescope, basically 70 millimeters. Hey, Sibel. And then underneath, of course, is the 11-inch telescope that we're using. Let's see if I pull it down a little higher, or a little lower. But right there's the 11-inch telescope we're using. Yellow sound, appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. Connie, thank you so much as well. He's testing the iPhone 867. No, this is all telescope. This is looking out through different telescopes. We got two different telescopes tonight too, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Where are we observing from? Kansas City, Missouri. Hey Alka, how you doing? I see you. Welcome in. There's a dude on Saturn looking back at us like, yo, like and subscribe, EQ. I love it. That's funny. From the Philippines. No way. Megadang Amaga po. ¿Cómo está? That other planets are, what other planets are visible right now? It's going to be Saturn and Neptune currently. Is going to be Saturn and Neptune are the two planets that are visible currently for us. That is the two visible planets currently. Can you just follow the elliptic to find planets? Very close, yeah. It does mostly, for the most part, they follow the elliptic through the sky. Even with a bit of cloud, Saturn's still majestic. Yeah, 100%. It really is. Don't let the alien come over your house and eat up your groceries. Dude, I would be all mad, man. They'd come for like my bacon cheddar sausages or something, man. I'd definitely be all mad. Are the rings just rays or just stones flying? It's mostly ice inside the rings with a little bit of rock material. I've seen the better rings in my toilet, dude. I don't know why you got rings in your toilet, bro. What the heck? Hey, what's up, Nelly? How you doing? How's your night? Yeah, it's a beautiful view though tonight. It's definitely like Saturn's coming in really nice. No moon's visible. I could see Titan just a minute ago. Pull back in some brightness again. You can see Titan there on the top left side. Saturn reading the chat. No. This is a live view? Yeah, this is live right now. It's a beautiful view of Saturn and Titan right now. Titan's the second largest moon in the solar system, which you can see on the top left side. Assuming the alien is carbon-based life form, maybe bacon is lethal for them. Hey man, that might be the way to get it, to protect yourself, have bacon flavored sausages, I guess. Why people behind Mars? Why does it matter? Why everyone is behind Mars? What, do you mean like why do we want to get to Mars? Hey Mazur, welcome in. How you doing? Never seen Titan. Titan's cool. Titan is actually a really cool moon to get to see. Really cool moon. How often do you go live? Loving this. I try to go live every night. This past week I've been live every night except for a couple that were just completely clouded out. I watch live and I use the restroom and go to sleep. Cool story, man. Cool story, bro. Yeah, it's a gorgeous view. It's so majestic tonight. My night is going great, Nelly. My night's going great. Good to see you tonight. It's great to see you tonight. See if we can pull back some of that brightness again. See Saturn, the striation of Saturn. Look how gorgeous it is. I know it's a little bit green in our view. Sometimes just different things do that, like thin clouds or a little bit of smoke comes through. And I'm pretty sure that the settings in Streamlabs all messed up too, making it look a little green. Can telescope, can it see black holes? We can see the effects of black holes, but we don't see the black hole. Energy don't leave the black hole. Wish somebody's out looking for something to chill me out to go to sleep. Don't take it the wrong way here, Megan. I think a lot of people fall asleep in my lives, to be honest. Past few nights, yeah, since Saturn has been my favorite since I was a kid. Yeah, it's really looked really good here lately. Let me see if there's even a setting here. And so, oh, we got a little bit of wind just hit the telescope. Let's see if there's like a reason why it appears so green in here. It's not green on my side. I got no clue why it comes in green. It does this like every now and then. I notice it's kind of green. I don't know if it's a USB in or what. What could it be? Here's the brightness control. Is it the brightness? No, because it's still green. Definitely wasn't the brightness. Let me default it again. Could it be the hue got shifted? I mean, it could be. I don't really see where it should be in matches. I mean, that's a little closer. A little bit closer. Saturn's more of like a tannish brownish color, by the way. Zoom in on 3i Atlas, not up where I can see it. What kind of telescope do you use? Right now, what we see currently, this is the 11-inch from Celestron, so it's a Celestron C11. The other telescope we are going to be using is a SV Bonney 70 ED telescope. So we've got two different telescopes set up tonight. Is Rhea on the bottom right? It could be. The clouds right now are making it. Let's see. There's a moon far bottom right. There's a moon top left, and then you can see Titan for sure. I would have to look up exactly which moons those are currently, but I can definitely see Titan though. Titan's making itself pretty well known. When will you be able to see 3i? Probably near the end of October into November. Some area, sometime in that area though. It could be the sunlight on Saturn. What's that? I missed something. Is it possible to show a star in a zoom? They're boring. Stars are actually really boring. They're just dots. Disco Saturn color changing. Yeah. That's funny. Hopefully I got most of them. Is it very hot outside in a planet like Mars? Do these satellite vehicles get hot? So yes, some planets are hot, some planets are cold. The hottest planet we have in the solar system being Venus, which is just over 900 degrees. And then the coldest planet is Uranus. So it's pretty wild. Sergio, ¿qué pasó, güey? ¿Cómo está? Buenas noches. So how about Saturday? Saturday has nothing to do with Saturn. Or sorry, it was Saturn. I thought you put in saying my bad. Yeah, Saturday is named, or Saturn is the Sabbath. Yep, that's correct. Just hi, poor cube. Nice. That's a stretch. Which part? I must have missed some. Have you ever seen a alien or UFO? I have not. I have not. Sometimes I wonder about people in my chat though. What time is the other telescope? What do you mean? When are we going to be swapping to the other telescope? We already have it up. It has also a camera on it, so let me see if I can move this out of my way. So this is the view through the other telescope right now. So Saturn's that little white dot right about in the center there. So we got both telescopes already up. Washington, D.C., what's up, ordinary person? How you doing? Put the board to sleep. What type of setup are you using? Telescope and light recording. So I'm using the EQ6R Pro mount with a C11 and also the SV Bonney's 503 70 ED. Is it spinning or fluctuating? Like how we're seeing it right now. Are you speaking of the kind of like the wobble we see? Do you believe in life outside of Earth? I do. What do you guys think? Spokane, Washington in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, Anthony? Could be sunlight hitting Saturn in a weird way. Oh, I got what you're saying. We have a lot of clouds above us too. A lot of clouds. There's quite a bit of fog it also pushed through on us. So then it makes things appear a little bit more green through the cameras. The green, when we talk about bayers of the camera has double green than it does blue and red. So the RGB. So this is where you hide out. I see you, Tom. What's up, brother? Yep, this is where we hide out, man. How you doing, dude? The tracking is really nice, huh? I remember when stuff would drift out of the frame. Yeah, tracking on this one's really nice. The EQ6R Pro is definitely a very nice mount. The mount itself is computerized. Let me see. Someone asked about the telescope too. I did try to set something up. Let's see if this actually works. I don't even know if it does. Telescope. It's gonna work. I don't know if I can do it or not. Tracking. Ah, it ain't coming through. Can you see any other planets with that scope? Yeah, we can see all the planets. Oh, there they come. There it comes through. Everyone excited for the yeah. What do you think it is? A comet. Cloudy tonight, man? Yeah, here too. Honestly, it's been really cloudy, so we'll have to see how things go, though. Have you always been into astronomy? Since I was 8 years old. Fox Lake, Northern Alberta, Canada. Great Northern Lights up here. Awesome content, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Glad that you get to hang out with us, and super upset that I can't see the Northern Lights with you up there. Really beautiful. Did I get all the comments? I think I did. I think I got most of your guys' questions and comments up there. Let me go over here real quick. I see Jenny. Jenny will be in the house here in a minute as well. It's been too rainy. Can't see anything. Oh no, Natalie. Still in Florida, right? I think it's moving unlike any comet. I mean, it's an interstellar comet. It's like when we talk about interstellar objects, we've only had 2 others that we've known come through. Like there's obviously been much more interstellar objects come through our solar system, but we've only known of 2 other. So here's what it is. Yeah, I got you. Can you see Mars right now? Saturn looks amazing. Mars is already set for us. Mars is already set. We'll have to wait until the beginning of the next year. What planet is this and how far away is it from Earth? The Saturn is roughly about 795 million miles away. What's up, Amberly? This is a live view of Saturn. Currently, we are looking through a 11-inch telescope and hanging out and checking out Saturn. We get to see Saturn here, and also we can see some of the moons. We get enough brightness, obviously. You can see the moon tighten up there on the top left side. Every now and then you'll see some of the other moons start to pop through, but the thin layers of cloud make it really hard to see those more faint objects. Kind of make them out a little bit. Titan, the moon Titan itself is the second largest moon in our solar system. Comes behind Ganymede. Ganymede being one of the Galilean moons near Jupiter. Should put a giant mirror on the moon, so we can look at ourselves with a telescope. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be really funny. Are you an astronomer? No, I'm a painter. I paint cartoon characters. No, I'm joking. Why do you get brighter? I turned up the brightness. Thinking this is just a planet. But I heard something about a comet. Oh, okay, yeah, we were talking about a comet. There's some really fun comets coming up, by the way. We're going to be looking at another comet called R2, C2025 R2. It's brightening up really fast, and right now it's actually visible through binoculars. And it's also something we're going to see near the fall period. So I'm super excited for R2. It's nicknamed Swan, or Swan's what captured it, or detected it, I should say. So I'm super excited for comets this year. Try to get into telescopes. I have two really nice ones. Just never learned to use them. Larry, yeah, absolutely, man. I think some of the easiest ways to use a telescope and get used to them, get comfortable with them, is to start out in the daytime, look like trees and stuff like that. And if you sound like an identical to my buddy Stevie. It's so odd. That's funny. Beautiful planet. Yeah, it's majestic. Saturn's very majestic. Why does Saturn look white? So it's kind of like a brownish tan color. It's just how my equipment's picking it up and how it gets pushed through YouTube. If you would set up a telescope on the moon, would you be able to literally see inside somebody's house? No, not at all. Angular resolution. You need something really big for something like that. Angular resolution is really important. Alexander, that's how you get booted pretty quick. Let me get the other deal up here. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you, Mo. Can you see the Sega logo? Sega. That's too funny. That's super funny. Never seen Saturn like this. It's so cool. Saturn is so majestic. This is truly a majestic planet to be able to look at. Most of my views always are going to end up being stuff like planets, obviously, but we're also going to look at some galaxies tonight. So if you guys want to go check out like Andromeda real quick, we can swing over and check out Andromeda as well. Up to y'all. I'm gonna let you guys pick if we're gonna stick with Saturn or go over. Let's see if I can maybe remember how to do half of this stuff. Yo, Brad, thanks so much, man. Let's see here. Just go Saturn and Galaxy. We'll start a poll real quick. Let you guys pick. Give it a couple of minutes. Love to see Andromeda. Andromeda's pretty cool. Andromeda's kind of cool. Looks yellowish to you. Yeah. How expensive is your telescope? The telescope we're using currently with the mount, the cameras and such, is about $7,000-8,000. What's Andromeda look like? A galaxy. It's pretty cool to see. It's honestly pretty cool to see. Everybody's just hitting yes. I said Saturn or Galaxy, and I just put yes or no, which is pretty funny. That's the way to do the vote. So it's going to be yes no matter what. I'm going to pick which one it's going to be. Yes, no, it's wild. I know. Too funny, but everybody's saying here. Looks like everybody's saying you guys want to see a galaxy. We can do that for sure. Let's pull up the other camera here real quick. So here's the other telescope. This is the white telescope you see on the bottom, sitting on top of the bigger telescope. So there's two telescopes we're going to be running tonight. This one's taking 2-second photos. Let me kind of speed it up a little bit, pulling a little bit more light. So now it's running a little faster. And then, let's see. Let me get the planetarium up right here, and then we will swing to Andromeda Galaxy. And here we are. 3, 2, 1, we on our way. Here we go. Saturn is really cool. Yeah, we'll come right back to Saturn here in a minute. We'll definitely get back to Saturn here in just a minute. We'll do a little bit of viewing of Andromeda. Remember, though, we do have a little bit of a thin cloud, so it's not going to be like the perfect view of Andromeda. I already see Andromeda right in the center. It's kind of hard to make it out. It's like a little area there. I'm going to get a little bit more exposure here. Take like a 2-second photo. What's up, Ron? How you doing, bud? Can you guys see the core of Andromeda starting to come in right there? It's pretty cool. Let me move the telescope. Let's see here. Let me move the telescope just a bit. I think we want to go a little further this way and maybe a little further down. Let's see what happens. All right, now let's take a little longer exposure here. We're going to take like a 15-second photo. See what we get out of it. Over here too, got two telescopes. Dude, I actually got 3. Even the camera's on a go-to mount right now. And there's a 4th go-to mount sitting inside the observatory, just not being used currently. And then I think I got 2 inside. So there's quite a bit of them going on. Here comes Andromeda, and you can actually see a couple different galaxies right here. You see 3 in this view. But there's a beautiful Andromeda galaxy coming through. Look at the core though. So the core is massively bright, and there's a massive black hole in the core of Andromeda. And so it gets this wild energy just on the outside of the black hole. The black hole itself don't, but just coming up near it, it's pretty wild. Fake cool story, man. It is pretty cool. This is really cool. Any other planets visible? Yeah, Neptune. We'll hit Neptune in just a minute as well. Should have got my camera out tonight. Dude, you should, brother. How's your skies tonight? Here, let's put this together though. Let's actually put a few photos on top of each other. Right now we're doing 15-second photos, so we're going to kind of stack them together so we can get to look a little bit cleaner. It's going to be super bright in the beginning, of course it will be. See if I can pull it out a little bit. Pull this over here so I can see it better. And we're running mono right now. This is going to be all in monochrome. But you're starting to see a lot of the beautiful Andromeda galaxy. You're starting to see some of the dust lanes as well. Really cool. It's massive though. This is about the size of 3 full moons wide. Super massive. Super massive. It is, Natalie. It really is. It's stunningly beautiful. It really is. Uh-oh. No, it's because you used no. Streamlabs got you for using capital letters, it looks like. Yeah, really cool though, ain't it? This one Andromeda galaxy looks like, and if we went into color mode, it'd look a little bit different for us. We'd actually get a really nice view, but with the clouds, it's kind of harder to get all the colors. Looks like it's heading this way. We got a 50-50 chance of actually merging with this galaxy here, with Andromeda. 50-50 chance of it. But every time it takes a photo right now, it's stacking, so every time it takes a photo, we're just getting better and better data is what's actually happening. You want to go into space? You're in space, Rory. Or Corey, you're definitely... Que hermoso sí de galaxia como Andromeda. Español que es galaxia. Galaxia aquí. Es como Messier 31. Alright, so if we take and look at it in the other camera, let's see if I can grab the other camera real quick. You'll notice we don't see much there, right? So if I turn up some brightness, let's see if we see anything. Nah. But if we do this really good, so let me take us out of live stacking again, and then let me pull this back. We'll go to that camera. This is going to be using the really big telescope. Let me align ourselves here too. How far are we? Okay, not too terribly far. Let me slow down my exposures, and then I'm going to try to move the core into the other. I'll let you guys see kind of what I'm doing here too. So what I'm trying to do is, you can see where my mark is here. Wow, it's pink on your guys' screen, it's red on mine. So what I'm trying to do is move the core into that crosshair, which will actually align it with our other telescope as well. And I got to be able to see a little better though. Where are you? Let me get a little bit more exposure on it. We're getting really close. Okay, super close. Just got pulled down and over a little bit more, and we'll be able to see the core inside this other camera as it comes in. All right, and then let me grab some more light in this camera here. A little bit more light. Let's see if we can even pick it up through the clouds. It's going to take a 4-second photo, and I'm not seeing it very well. I see some stuff though. I see some dots, which are going to be some stars. I don't see the core right here. So let me take that back a little bit more. Go like half a second or so. Okay, I can see them. Okay. Telescope control again. We should be really close to the core though. Should be like really close to our view. Come down a little bit. The core is just, the whole point of what I'm trying to do is just show you kind of like how just bright that core is. Yeah, and it's kind of tough to do with this camera. All right, let's get back to Saturn though. Let me hit Saturn. We'll swing back to Saturn here. I'll give you guys a wide field of view. You can see kind of what we're doing as we fly across. Let's just take in 1-second photos. Let me go down to like 4 frames per second. Kind of see what we're doing, and then go to Saturn here. 3, 2, 1, and we on our way. The two galaxies might collide with the next. Yeah, somewhere like 7 billion years, 4, 5, 6, 7 billion years, somewhere in there. I think an analyst here, they said, yeah. See, Galaxies are mostly empty space. I mean, the universe itself is mostly empty space when we actually consider it. All right, and so in order to do this, so like right now we don't see anything in our other camera. So what I normally do when I'm using that really zoomed in view, because it's hard just to go out in the telescope, take a look and see kind of what we're looking at, right? So the easiest way is to use two telescopes like we're doing tonight. Saturn's that really bright dot right there. And I'm going to pull it down. See if I can push it down a little bit here, right into the crosshairs. And as I do that, then it'll align the other telescope with our view, which is really close right now. And then here comes Saturn again. And I'll speed up the camera on Saturn. Speed it up a little bit more. We'll see how the clouds are looking. Could be kind of wild right now. Looks like it is actually a little wild. There's Saturn again. A little bit of clouds for sure coming through, which you can see. Actually, if you look at the camera on the bottom, see how bright it got? There's a lot of clouds up there. Telescope right now, this is the C11 that we're looking through currently. Can you see Saturn with just an everyday regular house telescope? Yeah, absolutely. This is a backyard telescope right here. It's 11 inch. It's a very large one, but this is one that you could easily pick up if you have the money, of course. It'd be beautiful to live at that time. Yeah, it would be, because you see a lot of star igniting as two galaxies merge. You get a lot of ignition of stars. But the crazy thing is, two stars will never collide with each other. That's how much space there is. Do you believe in wormholes and space travel? I don't, man. I don't. Does a Celestron 8SE do this? Yeah, absolutely. It does. It absolutely does. Let me see if I can pull in my other camera too. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Let me see. Yeah, so you can hear me. Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Oh, I don't have it plugged in. It would help if I plug in my other camera. Let me do that real quick. I'll show you an 8SE here as well. 8SEs are really nice telescopes too. Okay, let's see if that works. How much is the one that you're using? The telescope, the C11's about 4,000 or so. Look for that UFO traveling there. There's not one traveling there. Now it's kind of greenish, yeah. We got a lot of clouds right now. So let me kick in the other camera too. Hopefully it comes up. So you should be able to see me. Everything comes in all wild, so it's red in here. It's red inside this area. This is the control room for the observatory, and C8. Put in perspective, this is C8. This is an 8-inch Smith cast-screen telescope. That telescope out there being an 11-inch, it doesn't seem like it'd be that much more, but it's massive. It's a really big telescope. Yeah, it went dark. We got some clouds coming through right now. It's all over the news. It's on its way. Yeah, news tricking you then. Can you see any different planets throughout the year? Or can you see any planets anytime? Yes, throughout the year, because we're orbiting, obviously. So it depends on what are the objects that are going to be above us at that period. What makes a shooting star? Meteors. Meteorites. Meteoroids. Man, my bad. So meteoroids are little fragments of like dust, or even a little bit of fragments of ice, and they're really small, like super small, like the size of sand. And then they can get a little bit bigger though, but things that we typically see are like the size of sand. Thought he was outside. This makes more sense. No, I'm outside. I'm in an observatory. Oh, let me grab my camera. Maybe. So I'm inside an observatory. This is the control room. The reason I do this is because we got climate, no mosquitoes. You guys are up here. Of course, everything. This is the camera on the small telescope, camera on the big telescope, and then right through this door. So the telescope actually sits like right here, right behind this wall. But it's all set up in the observatory here. Any videos on how I can utilize my 8SE? Dude, I'm sure there's a ton of content out there. A lot of content on how to use the 8SE. Hopefully I got everything there. Yeah, it's a really nice setup. I really enjoy the setup. We're all time traveling into the future. What now? I mean, yeah, we're moving forward. We're moving into the future. That's what we do. Hopefully I got all the questions there. Did I get everything? Let me know if I missed anything. It looks like Saturn's trying to break free. Here's the all-sky camera. This is right above the observatory here, and this is what we currently see. So, as you can see, it's pretty wild. We're going to miss a little bit of our view for a minute. Gotta wait for some of this to clear back out. Am I a teacher? No. I am not. I am not a teacher. Come on, clouds. This is kind of what I'm worried about. So we do know, and by the way, I'm in the Kansas City area if you guys want to know. We know that this is going to be a really, really cloudy week ahead of us. So live streaming is going to be kind of a hit or miss. It depends on how often we're going to get some breaks in the clouds, obviously. Oh, it got rid of a long message? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't even see what you sent. me see if I can see it on the other chat here. I'm looking at buying another, either the Celestron 127 or the 130 SLT for my son. The 130 comes with multiple lens and adapters. But it has a dent on the side. Mirrors are dirty, but look fine. Which one? Dude, the 130 SLT is not a bad setup. Even with the dent on the side, as long as there's no breaks inside the glass itself, then you're fine, right? You'll be able to get around it. The dent's not that big of a deal. Dust is another story. You can get a lot of dust on your mirror, and you're still going to get views, as long as it's not like horrible, like you get weird fringing. Cleaning it's a little bit different. You definitely want to make sure you clean the mirrors and the glass, basically, on the telescope. But the 130 SLT is definitely a good telescope. Uranus is out? Yep, it is up. Streamlabs is being brutal tonight. It really is. Like, I finally got it reset back up. What's the furthest planet that you can see with your telescope? All of our planets. We can see, here's going to be some cool stuff we'll actually be doing this year. Something I wasn't able to do on TikTok because it's so much harder to do. But here on the YouTube side, we'll actually spend a little bit of time on it. But we'll try to look for other solar systems. We'll try to look at evidence of other solar systems this year. Let's have to get focus on Saturn. Nah, it's going to be good. We got clouds right now. We got to wait for them clouds. If you look at the camera on the bottom, I don't see anything right now. A lot of clouds. In fact, there's a lot of fog. Look at the tree right there. See the amount of fog we just got pushing through? A ton of fog just pushed through. Yeah, it's gonna be a really fun year this year. We'll do some crazy stuff. We'll definitely do some crazy stuff. Let's look at the all-sky camera again here at the observatory. Yeah, that's rough. That's tough. It's hard to get anything to come through at that point. Ever been to the Uranus Fudge Factory on 44, right? Interstate 44. I've never actually went in. I'm in northwest Missouri, near Kansas City. That's way down south. That's down near, like, just east of Joplin on 44, if I remember right. Definitely have to look forward to, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. What state am I in, Missouri? Ready for some crazy stuff then. Can't wait to come hang and see it. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, man. It'll be a lot of fun. Getting into the planetary science side of things, we'll have a lot of fun. It'll definitely be fun. Let's hope it clears up. We had a little bit earlier that came through just like this, and then it cleared up just as quick as it came. It's not looking good though, y'all. They pronounced it wrong, as you might imagine. Of course they do. When you realize people can no longer be here as a SpongeBob or live long enough to become a Squidward. What? How many light years is Saturn away? It's not light years, it's minutes, light minutes. It's roughly about 70 light minutes away. Hey, what up, Pete? How you doing, bud? Let me check the radar real quick. Sometimes you gotta look at the radar and make sure you ain't got any rain coming at us, because that's always a bad deal. Curious if Streamlabs would kick you. No, it won't. It won't. Oh, we're good. As far as the radar goes, I don't see anything super well. We should be good. All the rain's off to like the east and the north, so we should be good. Saturn must be cold. It's relatively cold out in its atmosphere. When we talk about its atmosphere, it's like negative 220, negative 240 degrees. But when you go in towards its core, then you're going to find temperatures probably around like 15,000 degrees. What are we looking for Saturn right now? What up, man? Raining there, brother? No way, dude. Can you see Europa or Titan with the telescope? Yeah, we had Titan just a bit ago. We can see Europa as well. So if I type in all caps, I should be fine. Looks like it. Looks like it is okay. I should mute you myself just for fun, though. If Streamlabs don't get you, then I will, brother. I will. Cap screen video. That's the USS Enterprise. Nice. Again, if anybody wonders how all these do work here, though. Oh man, I got you for capitalization. That's a little too wild. I need to fix that. But anyways, I'm inside an observatory. These lights are actually red. They're not pink. The reason they're red is because it makes it a lot easier. If you go walk into where the telescopes are, look up, you can see stars a lot better than if you're in a bunch of white light area. But climate control keeps the mosquitoes out as well. Computer systems I'm using. This is you guys. There's a chat there. There's a chat here, but Streamlabs what I use. This is YouTube, basically the studio. This is where I schedule the live and whatnot. The main camera on the smaller telescope, and then the main camera that we're looking at right now on the larger telescope. This is what controls the telescope, so we can move it right, left, up, down, tell it what to basically do, right? And then through that door would take us over to where the telescopes are that we're currently using, and then 3D printers, a beanbag chair, a bunch of telescopes sitting around. It's kind of the setup anyways. Some people ask a little bit about the setup. It's kind of how it works. Streamlabs is on it tonight for sure. Hey Lawrence, what's up, man? How you doing? Where are you trying to get in my head, dude? I don't know. 35 years away and going over 50,000 in a rocket, so it's far off. It's really far. Yeah, it's really far. There's a lot of things there. Obviously, you can get there a lot faster if you're wanting to fly past, or it'd take you a little bit longer if you want to stop there. But you got 3D printers in there. I got one in here, and then I got 2 inside. I got 3 in total. Hey, what up, Juice? How's it going, man? How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a minute. How's your night, bro? How is your night, dude? Let's take a look at the all-sky camera again. You got 4 3D printers? They're nice to have. They're definitely nice to have. Ooh, this is looking all bad, y'all. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing really good. Yeah, it's looking all bad, ain't it? I am not seeing anything right now. Let's look at that tree again. I could see the fog like crazy on that tree. Hardly ever do we get fog at this location. Yeah, look at the fog. So this is where we're looking at now. You can see the cable, I don't know, like right about here. This is the cable that pulls the roof over my head, and then it goes and parks itself basically right over the telescopes are to keep it all protected. You can see the roof there. It's the black area, then has like a metal, white metal sheeting on top. What's happening on Saturn? Clouds right now in our view. What's my go-to snack? That's a great question. What's my go-to snack? I'm really not a huge snack person. I'm really not a huge snack person. Putting brats on the grill right now? No way, man. That sounds too good. That sounds really good. Look at them all. I'm down to 3 now. Used to have 4. Gotcha. Where's the eye atlas? It's over towards like, where's it at in the sky right now? I think it's way, I think it's west of Spica. So if you're in the northern hemisphere looking at Spica, it'd be further off west, if I remember right. I'd have to track it again. I haven't looked at it in a while. Are you basically outside too? Yeah, I'm inside an observatory. The clouds got you, dude. They are so bad, Jenny. We had a really good view. Then here's what our view. Not only the clouds, but look at the fog right here near the tree. Like, we never get fog here. Like, it is crazy. A lot of fog. Make smash burger sliders for dinner? No way, dude. You fill them up with like cheese and stuff? Show comment. Right now we got clouds. We gotta wait for anything. There, I don't see anything on either one of the telescopes. It's all clouded up. Of course, it would happen right when I get here. It actually happened about probably 10 minutes ago. Where am I, Kansas City? They say there are 7 comments coming. There's gonna be a lot of conspiracy videos coming out. They want the clickbaits and stuff. Be careful with what videos you watch. Oh, we got Saturn trying. It's trying. See, Jenny, you actually showed up, and now we got to see Saturn. Just like that. Tried. Black Zone girls go for brats. Smash burgers. No way, man. I found Pegasus, the mythical horse of Perseus. Almost saw it. Tried. You have to believe. Yeah, I'm believing. I don't know what we're believing in, but you don't see any planet. Nah, it came in and it's just quick as a cloud, thinned down, came back. Do you think the asteroid hypothesis will hit us? No, it's already been calculated. He'll miss us. Is there an asteroid coming by Earth today or tomorrow? Ooh, there was one that went by recently. We always have asteroids nearby. We're not good at detecting small asteroids. We're really not good at it. Really not good at it at all. Melmac planet, Melmac. That's funny. Wait, what do we gotta believe in? I must have missed something there. I don't even know anymore. Get my other chat pulled back up. I don't know why I miss that every time. Y'all, it may just be a bad night tonight. Feel free to ask questions, though. If there's any questions you want to ask. Oof. That is all bad. That is all bad. Let me pull that up on a live for me so I can watch this guy. See if it kind of thins out any or not. He remembers his real name. And the Papa's going to miss us by like 20,000 or 27,000 miles. Somewhere around there. Drill a small hole for... Oh, but, oh, Streamlabs got you. Streamlabs is on it tonight. Why is it doing it like that? Let me try to fix that. Looks like it's trying to take people out for a long conversation. Streamlabs, quit being crazy. Let me see if I can find that though. Why is it doing this? Paragraph protection. I bet it's that. Paragraph protection. Okay. Maybe that's resolved. What about caps too? Take out the caps. There we go. Hopefully that's fixed. Was this live? Yep. Astronomy live. We were looking at Saturn right now. We're waiting on clouds. Flatmate told me there's a spaceship heading towards Mars. It's not. It's not. Let's take a look at the all sky again. Oh, even pulled up over here. Can't tell if it's getting any better, if it's actually worse. Well, it pops to be visible with your telescope when it re-enters our solar system. It's in our solar system. Apophysis. We should be able to pick it up though. It's not like the smallest object. We should be able to pick it up. It's gonna whiz by though, pretty quick. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I do. I know the conspiracy behind it. They're talking about the Atlas, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. A lot of people are trying to say stuff like that. You gotta be careful with, obviously, conspiracies, right? Conspiracies can open up a... And I'm not saying, like, conspiracies ain't fun by any means, but conspiracies can open up a whole world of wildness. You want me to tap it down again? Saturn, so we can see it? Is that what it was? Must have missed something. Must have missed something there, man. Watching the clouds. Oh, no, I seen it. My bad. Let me go back up to it, too. I seen it. A Russian team drilled a small hole far down and up into the earth. Then putting a microphone down into it. And because of the extreme heat, it sounded like screams from something web. I don't know. I don't know anything about that one. Honestly, don't know anything about that one. How dare you challenge my biases with facts? Oh crap. Wow. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. It's my drink. It was Chucky. That's the nastiest stuff. I don't know if any of you ever tried this, but Fanta Chucky Sponge. Oh, it's so nasty. Do you subscribe to any wild conspiracy? I honestly don't. Honestly don't. I'm a very logical person by nature. I'm very logical by nature. These clouds look all bad. It looks like the fog kind of lifted though. Looking at the tree right there. It don't look as foggy as it did just a bit ago. Take a look on the other side too. You heard of Bigfoot on the moon? That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Wow. Yeah, I just don't see much of anything. This is going to be the front side, the observatory that we're looking at. Actually, the camera, when we look at this camera, it's roughly right here. We're looking at the location where that camera would be positioned. Right about there. The orbs that look like stars, but they're not. They tell me that they're satellites, but sometimes I see them 8 in a row, line moving slow. Yeah, it's going to be the Starlink satellite train. Is this like this in the wintertime? No, usually we actually got really nice skies in the winter. Usually we have really nice skies. The bad thing, like, we actually have rain not too far from us right now, so there's just a lot of moisture. It's just this week's going to be all bad. This week is going to be a lot of clouds, so trying to find breaks in the clouds to be able to get the views that we're trying to capture. That's kind of what we're waiting on. Oh, someone got hit with emotes now? What the heck? Man, that bot is on it. Symbol protection, apparently. That bot is on it. Referring to like UFOs or whatever acronym refers to the phenomenon. No. So, like, here's a fun thing. Like, I don't even reference UFOs with aliens at all. And once you realize, like, the odds that aliens could ever come to Earth are not going to be in their favor at all, right? And it's just because of gravitational reasons. And I mean, UFOs themselves are just anything flying that's not identified. So I never reference them really as like an alien myself. But I think there's other conspiracies, for example. I think people can see stuff. We see a lot of things in the sky that we can't identify, but I think most of it's governmental stuff, privatized stuff. Speed of light is a real buzzkill. Yeah, Streambot is being a menace tonight, for sure. Streamlabs is more ruthless than me, said Jenny. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild tonight. It's on a roll tonight. I'm not going to have to mod it all because of Streamlabs. That's so funny. You got a free 6-inch Dobsonian telescope 2 weeks ago. I got to see the moon, but it has been cloudy this last week or so. I got an answer for you, man. Cloud tax. Oh, look, I see Saturn, y'all. Yeah, you're paying cloud tax. Anytime you get like a new telescope, you get parts for your telescope, you clean up your telescope, you pull your telescope out of the closet, you'll cloud up. It's called cloud tax. Now here it comes. We're getting a little bit of you. A little bit of view, Saturn. It's trying. There's like a little tiny area where it's kind of cleared up right here. That's going to be here for a minute, then it's going to disappear again. When I was in the Philippines, Palawan, on the small island at night, the entire sky was full of stars. No light pollution. It was insane. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Today, Saturn is going to disappear just as quick as it came, by the way. Yeah, cloud tax, man. You're paying cloud tax. You'll learn that. Anytime you buy something for your telescope, you get a new telescope, yeah, it's all bad. You'll pay cloud tax. You'll definitely pay it. You think the atmosphere wouldn't have taxes, or not the atmosphere, but the cosmos. You would think the cosmos didn't have taxes, but it does, man. It does. What's that mean? That you always have clouds. Like, and there's actually a funny thing to it. For every $100 that you spend on any telescope equipment is like a night or something, a night of clouds. And so it's just a joke, but it seems so real because you get a telescope, you always want to go outside, look up, and then you realize we have a lot of cloudy nights. We have a ton of cloudy nights. So if like you're in the UK, people there, I think, buy telescopes every day, and that's why they just have clouds almost every night of the year. Pretty wild, but yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Bill, on a budget. I appreciate you, bud. Sibel, how are you doing, Sibel? I'm gonna try this Chucky's Punch. You guys will see me get this weird face, I'm sure. This stuff's so bitter. It's nasty. Don't mention it to Josh. He's not fond of clouds. What are we looking at? Saturn's moons? Right now, nope. We're trying to look at Saturn, but we got some clouds. Doing good, good. Have you ever filmed the Northern Lights? We have. We capture them here. Like when I got gear for my astrophotography, I had clouds for months, yep. And telescopes as generators of meteorology, man. It proves them right. If a meteorologist says it's going to be cloudy that day, then you might as well buy a telescope. Why keep drinking it now? It's all I got, man. That and Gatorade. I'd rather drink the Gatorade, but I don't know. Just I bought like a 12-pack, and it was silly. It was absolutely silly. Send me a capture row. Gotcha, dude. You should. Really beautiful. Oh, whoa. Joke. That was just a joke, I guess. Saturn's playing tricks on us tonight. There's like a little bit of a clearing really close to Saturn. Look at this. Like really close to where we're looking at. Is it this one? Yeah. So you can see Saturn here on the bottom. Saturn and Neptune right next to each other in the telescope in the orange letters. And that little bit of a thin clearing right there, right next to it. Let me get the updated one. Yeah. Wild. If it's just moved over a little bit, we'd get the view. Trying to say, I can see what direction at least the clouds are going in. Paying attention to it. Here's like the newest update from it. Can't tell if it thins out a little bit further south or not. Saturn is such a flirt. I agree. What are we swigging? Oh, Fanta Chucky's Punch. Nasty stuff. Really nasty. See Saturn, but I don't have a telescope. So I can't see the rings. Do you got any binoculars? If you got a decent pair of binoculars and you can get them really, really stable, you'll start to make out the rings. You'll make out Titan as well. It's a little bit harder in binoculars, but you can make them out. You just got to get them to be stable. Like prop them up against like a railing or the fence or something, you know. Try and pull it down what we can. Got a little bit of brightness. Come on, Saturn. Do it. Hey, we got Saturn-ish. Can we see a moon? Oh, there's Titan right there. See Titan on the top left of Saturn? Starting to see a moon. Let me pull out some of the brightness again. See Saturn. If we can see the striation. We got a Saturn. Hold up a little more. Fanta banana crazy flavors. Fanta's decent. Like, I don't mind Fanta. That's where I thought, like, it'd be pretty good. Oh, no. Water's a beverage is always an option. What do you mean? It sounds so boring. If I have water, it better have, like, tea and sugar and... You see Saturn with binoculars? Didn't know that. It's crazy. Yeah. Yep. You can see Saturn without binoculars. Saturn's the most distant planet that we can see with our naked eyes. Your water girl all the way? Or tea. I love tea. Tea for me. I mean, I don't mind water, but I don't want to sit here and talk and try to keep energy up and no sugar. Like, the sugar is probably what keeps me to where I can actually have this conversation while we're live. Otherwise, if I was drinking water, I'd be like, there went Saturn, guys. I'd just be too boring, I think, at that point. Knob Creek, it's 50%, 60% alcohol. Waterproof. I have not. I don't drink too much. Chucky Fanta is as bad as Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I don't know. I'd probably enjoy the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. It's like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, wasn't it? I think I actually seen that. I never did buy one, though. I've tried Fanta from Europe. I have not. I have not. These clouds are the worst tonight. Absolutely horrible. What about coffee? Not much of a coffee drinker. I do every now and then, but I'm just not like something I'm like, oh, I want coffee. When can we see Mars? We'll be able to see Mars again like January, February. It'll start to come back up for us. Right now it sets right after the sun does. So you can still see it right now in the evening. Right after the sun sets, you'll see Mars. Hot bean water. It's hot bean water. Where's 3i now? It's already set for me. It's no longer above the horizon. It sets after the sun as well. It's pretty decent for the money. Nice. Dude, that's pretty much what I'm seeing too, Tom. Oh, look, Jenny. You see Tom? Mr. Tom here? Let me go back to the tree here. Like, we never get fog. Like, I'm in a valley. I'm up on a hill, and then in the valley, We hardly ever get fog, but I can see fog like right here. Just looking at the tree, it definitely looks fogged. Surge is awesome. Dude, I like Surge. Surge is pretty good. Surge is actually really good. Coffee, hot bean coffee. Oh, okay. That's like a brand. I got you. Being just, you got a classmate points out, 3i is Nemesis. Yeah. Pretty wild. Look at the radar again. It's not horrible. There's some storms up like near Omaha. Some like right up near northern Missouri. I don't see any storms building up near us though. Some right outside of Topeka. Should be good. Shouldn't get hit with any rain. Here in mid-Missouri, nothing but rain all week, every night. Yeah, the forecast is horrible. Okay, oh crap. Anybody know that Saturn just came in? Oh, we're gonna have Saturn for a minute too. It's actually gonna be here for a second. Yeah, this week is all bad. The forecast is absolutely horrible. I'm trying to go live as much as I can between breaks of clouds. So tonight it says there's gonna be a little bit of breaks of clouds, and that's kind of why I'm here tonight. Try to continue to give everybody a nice view of something. I didn't think it was going to be foggy, though. If it wasn't foggy, then we should have a little bit better view. There's definitely low fog here, though. Lots of ice cream and sugar. Oh, man. We already hit, like, the, we're going to get really close to the food segment already. Already getting close to a food segment of the live. You guys are pushing the boundaries. Come tune in every time. Dude, I appreciate you, man. Honestly, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully we got better views, though. Let me look at tomorrow night's forecast here, too. Tomorrow night is awesome. Awesome until about 9 o'clock. That's 100% clouds. Tomorrow is clear. Maybe we can try to do the sun. Be kind of fun. Haven't looked at the sun in a while. All I need is pizza rolls. That's right, pizza rolls. I got mini pizzas right now. I think I might still have some pizza rolls. Yeah, pizza's my go-to if anybody wants to know. Can't make out the rings. Could be the pull screen. Could be. Yeah, you definitely don't want to look like through a screen or anything. It'll mess up your view. Pizza pockets are really good. Absolutely. Oh, we got a nice clearing coming, it looks like. Check it. It's coming. It's gonna be like a little quick clearing coming through. Have you come to the point in your life for you to say, dang, I'm cool, or dang, I'm old? No, not really. I got a 7-year-old son, kind of keeping me active and energized. Red Baron mini pizzas are so good. I know, they are. What do you enjoy about these pizza pockets? Ooh. I don't know, the buttery crust, the sauce, the pepperonis, the cheese. It's all good. There's nothing bad about it. It's all good. It is all good. Ooh, Saturn just came right in, didn't it? Saying I am here and I can see a moon. Let me back it out just a bit though. Yeah. Oh, no. No, stay. Ah, here it comes again. It looks like Saturn. Except they're like lava when they're done. You're not supposed to eat them right away. You're supposed to let it set for a minute. What flavor and texture sticks out to you? It's a tough one. I don't know the best way to answer that for a Hot Pocket. Like, because every bite's a little different in a huge sense. All pizza all the time. Yeah. I mean, that's the answer. Yo, Paper Snow, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, that's a tough one. I honestly don't know the answer to that one, man. Hot Pockets, like every bite that you take into a Hot Pocket will have something different. Some of the areas will be like a lot more cheese. Some areas will have a lot more like sauce per se. So it really just depends though. Like every bite's a little different. All they need is pizza rolls. As the bell said earlier. So great. Do you enjoy their inconsistency? I think that would be true. I think if it was just like 100% consistent all the way through, it wouldn't be that great. Because the pizza pockets are like life. I've come to the point that I'm only 30. Nice. Love the rings. Me too. Yeah, it's majestic. So majestic. It really is majestic. It really is a majestic planet to be able to observe. Maybe we can pull it down a little bit more. Kind of really enjoy getting to see stuff like this. See if I can see up there. Oh, did I just see Saturn? I think I did actually. Yeah, look at that. I see Saturn. Go the right way. Check it, check it. I see Saturn in the sky above the telescope. And I see it getting ready to, looks like it's going to dim out on us. Still there. And starting to fade out on us. Y'all are making me hungry. Just got me a bag of chocolate pretzels. Oh, no way. Up to the left of the rings. Yep, that was Titan. Titan was up there. If the Hot Pocket is not burning the top of your mouth, it's not done yet. Or you're just not eating it right? Do we know why Saturn spins in an angle? Where are the rings? It's on a tilt. Similar to every planet that we know of. We're on tilts, right? So there's some that are very small tilts, obviously, like 4 degrees or whatnot. Saturn's tilts are roughly about 26 degrees. As a ring of Saturn, asteroid moon. It's either a moon. It makes more sense that it's either a moon or a comet, but it very well could also be just a comet. It could just be a moon that it captured, which could have been a comet that it captured a long time ago. But it's mostly ice water, though, that we see, and there's a little bit of rock. Pickle bites and French bread pizza are my go-to over pizza pockets. Oh, that makes sense, though. Absolutely. Pizza, like, I like pizza rolls. The bagel bites, I'm not a big fan because they seem to dry up too quickly. Eating some cookies, bro? No way, man. What kind of cookies are you eating tonight, bro? Yeah, what kind? Jenny has the same. Like, we're into the food topic already of the night. We're already there. What are you eating, Tom? What are you eating, bro? Tell us. That's horrible. We want to know. We need to know what we need to go get out of the pantry. Tom's a really amazing individual. If you guys want to check him out as well. I'm not sure if he has much content here, but he's an engineer for rocket science. Would be the kind of the best way to say it. So he got to work for NASA. I don't know if Sibel is really awesome. Aerospace. Jane the Bomb Diggity. Resident Alien. Lost in PA, she just lost. Space is my favorite place. I get the kids out and just look up and the kids get to see the planets. You get to spend time with the kids and learn about space and have fun at the same time. Dude, I love that. That's amazing. Got no willpower when there's a bakery nearby. I hear you, man. Got vanilla and chocolate macaroons. Ooh. Software engineering for spacecraft simulation and flight software for 30 years. There he goes. How old were you when you realized Pop-Tarts meant to go into the toaster? I don't know. My parents didn't really buy me Pop-Tarts. I didn't get a lot of Pop-Tarts when I was a kid. You don't eat cookies or pizza, but it sounds good. It's a bell. We're going to ignore what you just said. Where's StreamBot at? Streamlab bot. What happened? Mine. It's shit that I'm always lost somehow. Why does the SpaceX rockets landing horizontally like the Up-35? They get captured like by a little hen. Dr. Strudels are way better than Pop-Tarts. I would agree. I would definitely agree with that. S'mores Pop-Tarts are really good too. Yeah. So then the frozen water came from the destroy comet or comets that make up the rings or the moon, whichever it shall be. It could have been a moon. It could be comets. Could even be a little bit of asteroids, but basically get into the roach limit, get really close to a planet, which will just start crushing stuff. And something got close to it and got crushed. I'm gonna die, Baker. Kill me, Small. I'm sorry, James. We should get back to the pizza, but we'll oh man, that's not even good either, I guess. Too many carbs, huh? What's my favorite type of pizza? Pepperoni, mushroom, and jalapeno. You said that to somebody today. Can we see Neptune? The clouds clear out. We're hit a ton of clouds right now. There's a lot of clouds. If we can get the clouds to clear out, there's going to be, at some point, it's going to get really, really clear, really beautiful, and it'd probably be if I ended the stream right now. Yeah, unfortunately. S'more Pop-Tarts are really good, too. Strawberry and cream cheese. Oh, man. Can we? Cloud tax. I'm paying someone else. Who just bought a telescope? Who just said they got a telescope? We're paying their cloud tax. If solar system is a wormhole loop, can we find anything to get out of it? That's an interesting idea. I mean, you want it if that was the scenario, right? But the solar system ain't, because we can observe stars and stuff, right? And they're maintaining their position as we keep moving around. They change over lots of years. We see a lot of changes over thousands of years, but we can still see those, so we wouldn't be like in a wormhole. You know, you secretly love pineapple and ham pizza. Oh my goodness. Where is Cloudbot at tonight? I thought it was doing really well. I mean, built on a budget. Dang it, dude. Cloud tax to us. Cloud tax refund. That's what we needed. It's so clear there. I am, but I guarantee you my camera probably show up. It's going to get cloudy for the next 2 weeks. Yep. Yeah, it was free, so I'm being extra taxed. All of us are. We're taking it for you. You must be in the Midwest area. I believe it. Yo, what's up, Glorious? How are you doing? It is that way. It is. It is. Where's Saturn? We got clouds right now. Waiting for the clouds to push through. We had a really good view, then we got cloudy, and then it got clear, and then it got cloudy, and now it's just been really cloudy. I was 20 when I realized that Pop-Tarts meant to go in the toaster. Greek pizza? Good spinach, garlic, and feta. Ooh, I could actually do that. I could definitely do that. I like Mediterranean pizza. I think it's actually decent. Some people just don't, though. I don't mind it. I seem to be a fan. Yeah, I just don't see anything right now. Any chance to get in the planets back. If anybody has astronomy questions, not about food, I guess, feel free to send that out as well. Chicken barbecue pizza, decent. Definitely decent. Don't want to go out the front door in your pajamas. Don't do that. What are your thoughts on Drake's equation? What are my thoughts on Drake's equation? I'm trying to think of Drake's equation. Apologies for not talking about process physics. I'm actually trying to think of the reference for Drake's equation. It's not coming up in my mind, to be honest. Here, little planet. Here, massive little planet. Let me look it up real quick. Drake's equation. Let me look it up real quick. Extraterrestrial civilization. Oh, okay, I see. This is the one that was developed. 7 factors representing the radius stars. I honestly don't know much about this one, to be honest. Interesting, though. I'll have to definitely look at it. While the Earth was once destroyed spaceship, and we were once the pilot of it, then it'd be a destroyed spaceship and we'd be the pilot of it. Heard about it from Carl Sagan. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So Carl Sagan really gets into alien life, right? So he's a really smart dude, obviously. Like, super smart dude. But he's really into the alien life. I'm not so much. Like, I don't do a lot of studying on, like, the biologist side of stuff. What's this about? Astronomy. What do you recommend for a beginner? A good beginner tracking mount. Ooh. Like, probably the 4SC. The Celestron 4SC. The 130 SLT you can't go wrong with it either. Like, the 130 SLT or the 4SC. Really think that we can live on another planet? We would. Not just like showing up and living there, but it would take technology, obviously, and we're pretty well advanced in technology now that we could. Hi, Karen. Have a good night. Absolutely. Have a good night. And talk to you tomorrow. We hold these truths to be self-evident. For hollow Earth theory comes from. Is the inside spaceship? Yeah. Are we looking for aliens? No. We wouldn't see aliens from a telescope from Earth. The brats are looking good. Dude, what kind of brats you got, man? I'm back. Left to like. Dude, I appreciate you. How are you doing tonight? You know, you don't like to talk about religion, but some people didn't realize that the first sin was done in heaven by Lucifer. I think it's always going to come back to, like, what's your perception on the Bible itself, right? What if time outside of Earth, the magnetic field was backwards? It's not, though. We can experience that by the moon, right? We can experience that because everything's moving forward, not backwards in a sense. Costco brats? Oh, I've never been to Costco. We don't have, like, is there a Costco in Kansas City? I think there actually might be. What is your opinion about robotic telescopes powered by AI? So there's a couple different things there. AI is built into the camera. AI is built into like the mount. Where exactly is the AI built into? Yeah, well, that's awesome, man. Dark side of the moon? There's no dark side of the moon. No such thing as dark side of the moon. That's not proper to say, Joey. There's no dark side of the moon. There's no dark side of the moon. At all points, the moon itself is 50% illuminated, so even the far side. We call it the far side of the moon. So you got the far side and the near side to us. Because the other side of the moon, always, not always, at all times 50% of the moons, though, is illuminated. Just like Earth, right? So you got like the lunar day, 50% is illuminated, and it goes all around as it orbits around Earth, and it does that one rotation. Radio dark. I mean, you can go with that. Like, it could be radio dark. But the reference itself, Dark Side of the Moon, it's a song. It's just a song. Ain't much to it, though. It's all powered by AI. Tracking camera focus filter. Oh, okay. So, it's a tough question. Is it truly AI, right? I think that comes to the point is, a lot of things claim to also be AI now when they're not AI. It's just an algorithm, right? AI is a whole different stance. So I think people, even companies now, they brand a lot of stuff as AI to try to stay with this cool tech. A lot of them ain't AI. But tracking camera focus filters, I mean, yeah, like, so when we talk about like focus, right? So what you're looking for is the finest point of something. It don't take AI to recognize like what is the size of a dot, but they'll try to call it AI. Have you okay, I got that one. So what we were looking at, what's that? The dark side of the phone is what we're looking at. What sea do you like more, the Sea of Serenity or Tranquility? Definitely, I think Serenity has a really cool view, just being that pattern that it is. Tranquility is obviously amazing because you get that different color shade to it, since it was probably the most recent one to solidify when we talk about the volcanic lava. But beyond that, probably the Sea of Crisis. I think the Sea of Crisis is such a stunning sea. The sun sees it, but we can't due to orbital resonance. Yep. That just fakes us all along. AI is pretty wild, man. AI obviously ain't gonna take my job from me, right? Like, AI is not gonna take the job of sitting here and getting to look at clouds, for example. You like to imagine it before the lava filled up? Ooh. How you getting out there? It's okay to ask, how's your bro liking his new gig? He's enjoying it. He's working on his main task right now is to, they're moving to a new firewall system, and he's talking to me about it there at the university, and they're moving to a new firewall system. That's an $8 million contract. Blows my mind. Or an $8 million, whatever it is. Look up the Dwarf 3 telescope. I got the Dwarf too. Are you on the clock? No. Yeah, he's absolutely enjoying it. I couldn't imagine having that much responsibility under me. That seems way too wild. We're not getting any views anymore, are we? Who sent us all these clouds? All the clearings, like, further to the north. They pulled up real quick. See, like, some of the thinner... Oh, there's a little bit of thin clouds near Saturn, but just a little too far over. Oh, we gotta get rid of these. Good, how are you? Can now do kick-in. Engineering, don't need any human help. I program a little bit, and I used AI and everything that... AI does a good job until there's too much context, and then it tears up everything. It's horrible. Or they put AI into the computer controls or a telescope to help people to get the best focus and recognition for things. You wouldn't really need AI for that. You know what I mean? Like, I guess nowadays, like, anything called an algorithm is just called AI, right? So it's just kind of a crazy thought that everything now is AI. It's not necessarily true. They're only caring to the cosmos. Just tad sleepy. I hear you. I'm gonna try this drink again. Guys, don't laugh at me at the bitter face I get from this stuff. What would you be doing if it wasn't this? Sleeping. 12:31 in the morning. I'd be sleeping. Which is reasonable. It seems reasonable anyways. I am not very happy with clouds right now, though. Let's see if there's anything. Let me look at some of the cloud databases here. It says right now it should be mostly clear. 1 o'clock it should be mostly clear. So hopefully this is it, and it'll just kind of pass through. No networking imaging, processing using phones. Yeah. You're all bots. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is a tough one, though. I think AI can get really, really carried away. It all comes back to the person, right? It's the personal intent of what AI does usually that causes issues. Like anything, computers are great for you. Computers solve a lot of issues, but it depends on the person using it. Like that. Can't even say computer anymore. I was working on my go-kart and opened too many rollers, and the whole thing fell on me. Now my fingers numb. Ouch. Dude, that don't sound good. That does not sound good at all. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the clouds real quick. Let me see if I pull up the clouds here. See if we're gonna get a push through. Dang, it's like right there too. We're right on the edge. Let me loop it. May actually get a really nice clearing, but we're like right on the edge of the clouds. Always something. I'm talking smack. Yeah, she did. I changed it to computer, so whenever I actually got to call it, I don't actually call out the anybody else's, obviously. You can text speech meant to say, George, I'm on work. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. DeepSeek is really good. Is it good? DeepSeek is. Maintains context really well. Does a better job of memory context. It seems like that's the main issue with AI is going to be the context or memory. The context of how much context they actually store. Makes it a little tough. I got AI installed locally though. Got it somewhere. Got a Llama. I think it's on my other computer. I do have a Llama installed locally. I hardly ever use it though. I don't know. Clear up, clear up. Here's what the all sky currently looks like. If you guys want to see it. I need to figure out how to make it update automatically through this system as well. Right now, the only way I can get it to update is let me get it here. When a new update comes through, I gotta turn it off and then turn it back on so the new update is right now. And so let me turn it off and turn it on. So that's what the new update looks like. You can see it though on the website. Skieslive.com is my website, and this runs 24/7. Well, when it's dark out, of course. That's the most off-topic stream it happens. It does happen. We went from Saturn to Food, well, coffee, drinks first. And then someone recommended I should drink water. That quickly changed us to food. And then to AI. And get a lot worse. I don't know how I keep up with anything anymore, to be honest. I don't know how I keep up with anything. Honestly, don't. I just want to get rid of the clouds so we can see Saturn. Hey, by the way, if you're in here, you're new, wondering what's going on, we don't know. What is 3i Atlas? Most likely a comet. It appears to be a comet. It's definitely an off topic. And again, if you are new here, we were looking at Saturn. That's a live view through a telescope right now. As you can see, kind of on the bottom down there by your guys' chat. And it's super illuminated. Notice how bright it is? It's going to be from the clouds, obviously. Definitely appears that we don't have as much fog as we did a bit ago. But we're looking through telescopes, trying to spot Saturn. It's being elusive behind the clouds here. I'm sitting inside an observatory. This room here is like the control room, basically. It's what we control everything through. Let's see if I can pull my camera back up. So it's like heated, air-conditioned. You guys on my screen. This is you guys. Going through Streamlabs, obviously. All sky camera running right above the observatory. Camera 1 on the first telescope, camera 2 on the second telescope, and the controls for the telescope. And that's pretty much how it is. TV over there, and my nasty Fanta. Nasty Fanta. And then YouTube, of course. And then the door that takes you out where the telescopes are. Your bots are juicy and delicious. And I can't see Saturn's rings. You definitely have to make sure you stabilize the telescope, though. Make sure you get them really stable. We saw Andromeda. That's true. We did see Andromeda tonight. Do you think we'll ever go into interstellar space like in the movie Interstellar? No. Highly doubt it. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. How long have I had the 11-inch? The 11-inch I've had for a year now. Just over a year. The biggest telescope I have. Before that, we normally ran like the 8SE, which is still a big telescope. It's still a relatively large telescope. This is an 8-inch telescope, by the way. No, the 8-inch telescope is a beautiful telescope too. We ran that for a long time. There's 16 telescopes altogether here. That's 16 in total. The 8SE was a really beautiful telescope. It did a wonderful job. It's like glamping, but for stargazing, yeah. Yep. Yep. Man, it is just not wanting to let up. What do I see? Like a... No, that's a hot pixel. Thought I'd seen maybe a star starting to show up. Go back this way real quick. Saturn's roughly right here, where we're looking at currently. This is roughly the area we want to be in. If I can tilt this a little bit. Saturn would be right about there. It's going to be looking further like due south at this point. And you'll see the walls of the observatory. The door that I showed you guys just a second ago will be like right underneath. Kind of where we're looking at currently. It's a telescope the size of a car, so we can use facial recognition while it's on the moon. Ooh. You wouldn't see people on the moon, even with a large telescope like that. Try for one of each of Saturn's moons. I wish. There's 274 moons around Saturn. We can usually see 5 of them. Can't you link all your telescopes together and focus? All of them on Saturn? No, it wouldn't work that way. Like getting like really close focus with a telescope is like super hard to do. Really, really hard to do. Wouldn't work out that well at all. Microscopes, though. As you can put a microscope on a telescope. Give you a little bit more zoom. It'd be just too much, though. You wouldn't even know what you're looking at. And plus, the more glass you have, the worse your view is, right? So the telescope itself already has the primary mirror, the secondary... Well, sorry, take it back. Corrector plate, primary mirror, secondary mirror, then a focal reducer, and then you got the glass that has the UV cup filter in front of the camera, and then you have the camera sensor itself. So there's a lot going on there. A lot of glass you're already looking through. I think Zella. Appreciate that. Oh, that's a bright page. What if one day aliens will show up on your telescope, just give you the finger? We can kind of talk about that a little bit. The odds that, let's take aliens and consider that they got some kind of muscle mass, right? And they may have bones as well. The odds that they could ever come to Earth and get near our gravitational force that we have here on Earth compared to what they'd be going through as they went interstellar, where they no longer had much gravity. So once you do that, you lose a lot of muscle mass, you lose a lot of your bone density, your fluids in your bone. And once you get near gravity again, you'd be crushed. That's kind of one of the main things that you would think about. Like, can aliens visit Earth? And it's super, super rare that they would be able to. It'd have to be something completely different than life of what we could ever imagine it to be. All right, sounds good, Snow. Sounds good, buddy. Hopefully your fingers feel better, man. Blue Flame, just hope it's a thumbs up instead. Yeah. We got Saturn. Oh, no way. Here comes Saturn again. Get me out of the view. We can check out Saturn a little bit more again. Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to do it. A generation ship. Which in warp drive. Yeah, I highly doubt it, though. Highly, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. It would take quite a bit. It definitely would take quite a bit. Well, so much for the idea we were going to check out Saturn. Bit nice. I mean, if that was a concept, let's say it's generational ship. I mean, obviously too much TV at that point, right? But then they probably would already be here. Look at an artificial gravity, technically mitigate muscular atrophy. I mean, yeah, if you could come up with what gravity is and have enough gravity and measure that gravity of what you're going to and then maintain it, then I mean, essentially that would work, but it's just really far-fetched, though. They could welcome us into a Federation of planets, yeah. Yeah, clouds are rage baiting me. What happened if it's right there? What about the moon? You can't see Saturn that well. How well can you look at the moon? We can see the moon really, really well. I was actually getting ready to process the moon earlier from the full moon that we had. Ended up not finalizing it, but we can see the moon really well. It looks really good. They won't stop here. We breathe fire gas. Saturn looks good, and the moon's not up right now, though. It's not above the horizon currently. Think of the effect short-term space travel already has on humans. Yep. Yeah, no, that's assuming that aliens are, and we only know life as it is. So beyond that's just speculations in a huge sense, and a lot of speculation is going to come back to like TV that we've watched and stuff like that. It just doesn't pan out too well. It's better to have the evidence, right? I'm very illogical. I'm a logical person myself, so for me, it takes evidence to understand stuff in a huge sense. There are things that occur, but you would just think that if they were going to come, they would be here. It's just kind of my concept on it. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully we have Saturn again. Right now we're fighting the clouds, so... And the clouds are winning. At the end of the day, the clouds are winning. They're definitely winning. Let me pull it up on my side again. Kind of watch it a little better. If you guys want to check out the all-sky camera, which is right here again, let me throw it up. If you guys want to run that, like if you have a laptop or a computer, go to skieslive.com. It updates every 10 seconds, roughly about every 10 seconds. You get a new update, and you can kind of see what objects are in the sky right above us, anything that's magnitude, I think, 3 and higher. You can also see where the telescope's pointing at. So even when I'm not live, you'll be able to see even if my telescope's moving around the sky and what areas I'm looking at. Be AI-powered robots, like the ones we sent up. The logic for the win always, yeah, absolutely. What if we built a space shape in a way that you can spin it to make artificial gravity? Spinning don't give us too much gravity. So it takes mass to get gravity. Ooh, we got some Saturn. You need mass to get gravity. In different places, but in different dimensions. That's why you don't see them. Yeah, and you get concepts like that, different dimensions. Like, no one's ever seen different dimensions except the 4 dimensions that we see. It's the only dimensions we know of. X, Y, Z, and time. Time might have an X, Y, and Z itself, which would bring us to 6 dimensions, if that's the case. Of course you have. I'm sure everybody thinks you have. Do you think that the Roswell crash was real, alien craft, or something else? Hard to say. I wasn't there. I don't get to see the evidence. I honestly have no answer to it. Spain just gives us a second look at our cotton candy. And everyone knows the aliens need spies to navigate interstellar travel. And you can show me that you've seen multiple. Okay. Well, then why don't you jump into science and give us a hypothesis and we can test it and get people to be able to test it out. You'll get a massive award for that, just so you know. Everybody knows that aliens need spies to navigate interstellar travel. Nice. Super funny. Kind of see Saturn wanting to kind of come in. Those you see are on Earth. Okay. So now you traveled to space. Yeti blood runs in your veins, sir. Dang. Hey, Yeti makes nice coolers, though. Does that count for anything? Saturn wants to pop out, but then just as quick as it pops out, it goes away. It's kind of upsetting. There's like a little bit of clearing, but it's a little bit further north of where Saturn's at. On Earth aren't just people, but also, on Earth aren't just people. Man, you're way out there, bro. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cooler the crypto creature. That's what I was wondering, like, which one, man? Which Yeti? Gotta give us a little bit more. Can you take a look at the Oort cloud? The Oort cloud's a very interesting concept. Really interesting concept. Let me look this up real quick. What it takes to, because I don't study the Oort cloud. I mean, I've never seen the Oort cloud in a telescope. I highly doubt you can. I'm just trying to think of what light you would, well, I should say what filter would be required. I think a lot of that's going to be through gravitational, though. But let me see if there's any filters you can use for the Oort cloud. Most of it's too small of objects. Long period. Most of its existence from long period comets that originate from its distant reaches and sporadically visit the inner solar system. Yeah. Don't look like there's much you can do to actually spot the Oort cloud. Looks like most of it comes through mathematical equations. There's nothing outside of what? Wait, I gotta go to this one. Only inside. There's nothing outside of what is stuck. Ever since I saw the lights over Breckenridge in 2015, 2016, and the same orbs in Australia. Been a believer. Anything naturally with through your telescope? No, honestly, no. I stream all the time too, Chris. And not only that, but the observatory here has a camera that runs nonstop and it detects stuff. Oh, there's no universe, but aliens exist. See where this is going, right? There's no universe, there's nothing outside of Earth, but aliens are here on Earth with us. Yeah, you can do it. Is a bomb diggity in the room with you? No, she's a really good friend. She's down Louisiana. Her and her family's down Louisiana. Really good people, though. It's just me in here in the observatory. Boink. Dude sees all kinds of stuff. Now he sees the exit of the room. How clear can you bring Jupiter into focus? Really good. Jupiter's super beautiful. Can you make out the great red spot? Yeah, absolutely. Jupiter's really beautiful. I think somewhere I have a Jupiter photo that we took. Was it last year? I don't remember. Here's the other telescope we're looking through right now. Let me see if I can find Jupiter real quick. A photo that we took. I can't remember if it's a photo we took last year or the year before. Honestly, don't remember. Is it this photo? Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, here's one that we took through the telescopes here at the observatory. You can see the great red spot here. Let's see if there's a brighter one that we've taken. Jupiter comes in really nice though. Good night, Sybil. Have a good night. Have a super awesome night. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Here's a good one with a couple of the moons, Galilean moons. It comes in a lot better than any other planet. Jupiter is the easiest by far to focus in on. That's really beautiful. Please look at Uranus. I look at Uranus. Your dad used to have a great spot. Oh, in the Arizona mountains. That's crazy awesome. That's really beautiful. It's 1080, 60 FPS curve monitor, obviously. These people, though. I don't know how anyone believes the universe isn't real. Yeah, I don't know, man. People are pretty wild, bro. People get really wild. I think it's more than that, though. I think it's more of like the resistance, right? They want to fit in with the resistance, and it's just like there's probably better things to go towards. I think there's some people that truly believe we live on a flat planet. Some people probably truly believe you can't go up there, but it's just like, it's a tough one, though. It's actually a tough one. Yeah, we definitely hear. If you want to know how to pronounce Uranus, by the way, it's Uranus. It's not Uranus. That's something you do in like first, second grade. It's Uranus. The planet's called Uranus. Super deal down, though, especially with all the evidence. Yeah. What if we was the aliens and we'd be the aliens, I guess? When you have knowledge, though? When you think that, like, if you were an alien and you were going to be here on the planet, wouldn't you have, like, knowledge of that, though? You would dislike Uranus Fudge Factory on Route 44. They got so many different things there. Like, I remember seeing all the signs going down Route 44 from, like, St. Louis to, like, Joplin into, like, Oklahoma area back when we lived in Illinois. And just, oh, man, crazy. They screamed the wrong pronunciation on the tree up. It's a Neptune Uranus with the octagonal on the pole. So Saturn has the octagon storm on its north pole. They got one in Indianapolis. A fudge factory or a sign for it? You mean a sign, Corey? Or an alien? Or which one? I must have missed one. Option C. Yeah, it's option C. Saturn has a blue. Oh, fudge factory. I got you. Do fudge factory. Like, fudge is really good. I like fudge. I don't eat a lot of chocolate. It's probably because I already drink too much sodas and stuff. Sweet tea and whatnot. So I don't eat too much, but fudge is good. I like fudge. If we aren't aliens, then where does Mars bars come from? Think about that one. Nice. I mean, our ancestor was aliens over the years. We forgot about it. But then you get tired of the Uranus jokes. Sometimes, Jody. Sometimes. I think it comes more into, like, you realize the skull fells people. Like, why do we tell people that stars look goofy, right? Why do we tell people that the moon's made of cheese? Why do we call it Uranus? I don't know. Peanut butter fudge is the best. Decent. They got a lot of novelty stuff there. Oh, and the one in Indianapolis as well. What about mooncakes? Mooncakes are okay. I tried to get them to sponsor me before. Nestle wouldn't even contact me back. I really did, though. Do you remember Hellbop? I was a kid. I was way too small. The Origin of Life probably did not originate. No, they did. As far as, like, all the evidence, it shows that we did. We originated here. As far as, like, human life. Kind of put that in there. Could if anything organic came from like a comet or an asteroid, it's possible. There's no evidence that says it, though. Get the fudge factory here to sponsor me, the one on Route 44. That'd be pretty wild, wouldn't it? All life obviously comes from the universe, right? In that sense. Yeah, always the clouds, B. What's up, brother? Panspermia. I'm not sure what that is. The mooncakes were made freshly from the moon. It's really questionable why they weren't made from cheese then, huh? We call it Uranus because calling it our anus Would just be silly. How long until Halley's Comet comes back into view? 2061 or something like that. To 61. No view. We got a little bit of clouds right now. A little bit of clouds. Here's what we're seeing currently with the all sky. I'm seeing some clearing there. A little bit further north. There's a little bit of clearing there. That's kind of a good sign, I guess. 2061. Oh, I got you. That life was seeded on Earth from space. That's Marima. Yeah, I don't know. That's a term beyond me. Chuckling about it though. Yeah. You guys learned more than I did, apparently. I'll tell you one thing that's really fun is putting up a biologist with an astronomer. You guys ever want to see funny debates? Oh my goodness. Then you get astrobiologists in the middle of it all. It goes down rabbit holes you wouldn't expect. Oh, I see Saturn-ish. Is it? Maybe? Gonna come through? Do it. Do it. Just saw the Harvest Moon video. Stunning. How big is the telescope? For that night, we also use 11-inch big screen. Personal. It's 16 by 8. The observatory is 16 by 8. What if there are intelligent life in the deepest parts of the oceans? I mean, it's possible. Like, it's always possible, right? Ooh, I see Saturn. Ooh, I seen Saturn. Golly. There he was. There he was. Upsetting, y'all. Upsetting. So upsetting. Let me turn off the other telescope real quick. I'm going to take a long exposure. Just see if I can even pick up anything through the other telescope. See how thick this is. Oh, it's all white. There it is. And there it was. Saturn is a tease tonight. Which suggests that the long-run genetic complexity probably would have taken longer or the Earth wasn't habitable. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a biologist, man. Not a biologist. This stuff, like, man, that's a... It is fun to hook up a biologist and a astronomer, and then in the middle of that add a astrobiologist. It's pretty fun to do. Saturn thinks he's too cool to stick around. It's just winging it through. In fact, the humanity is only recently, in the scope of things, have been able to view space so clearly and up close. Yeah, dude, it's so true, man. That's super true. Yeah, absolutely too. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being here and watching a black sky that's literally illuminated, as you can see in the other camera here. Let me move it over a little bit. It may still be really foggy too. Looks like there's fog between us and the tree there. Let's looking south. And we'll head over to the east real quick. We'll see more trees. Just more trees. Everywhere trees. You get a tree. You get a tree. Everybody gets a tree. And the edge of the observatory. Dude, funny creature. I appreciate you, man. Can we see it in cloud? No. At this point, we're all just keeping each other company. Well, we moved away from the food segment somehow. That never happens. I'm in Missouri. It's like those binoculars you pay for at the national parks, the ones you put a quarter in. You just need to put another quarter in to see Saturn. I need to find that quarter machine, don't I? I wonder if it takes credit cards. Maybe. Yeah, Jenny's in New Orleans. She don't get to see the Milky Way. I had to put it out there. I don't get to see the Milky Way tonight either. Obviously. I don't get to see much of anything. These clouds give us time to discuss important topics. You know. That is true. That is true. That is true. Guys, I'm not too confident that we're going to get to see much tonight. was born in a state of innocence and ignorance, Christopher. Oh my goodness. This ain't looking great at all. I tried though. Got a friend in Festus, Missouri. That's over by St. Louis, east side of the state. Like southwest of St. Louis. Opposite side of the state than us. Your clouds are clearing up, dude. You can see Saturn. Man, Tom's down near Houston, Texas area. Got no clue, UK. You know what clouds are then. That's horrible though, huh? The UK with all the clouds that they always have. Get your telescope out tonight, Tom? Or just not do it because of the clouds? My new motherboard will arrive, so I can finally use my PC again. Dude, that's awesome. Get clear skies in Georgia tonight. Go take out your telescope tonight. Taking it out now. Sweet, man. Hope you get really good views. Hope you got really good views. Saturn coming up on opposition. Best time to check out Saturn throughout the year. During opposition. It's on the 21st, right? Yeah, 21st. It'll appear brightest in the sky for us. Congrats, I guess. We're clear here. I just don't feel like setting up and fighting the mosquitoes. Still got the mosquitoes pretty bad. Someone's a fan of the mosquitoes. I'm definitely not. Do you think these UAPs are drones from outer space? No. I think it's government stuff, man. I think it's mostly government stuff. They're still out prowling around. What about the June bugs? Still got the June bugs? Or they clear up for you already? Mosquitoes are gnarly. How'd you get into... Did you say astrology? Man, we need to... No, I'm joking, man. Astronomy. I was 8 years old. I got the first telescope for the family. Oh, you want to go outside the pool cage? Staying inside the net. Oh, they are gone. Okay, I got you. Got like 40 of them swirling. So usually, I'll give you guys kind of like how this works on streaming side. When I started streaming, obviously, I was in the yard all the time. Mosquitoes are the worst. I used so much bug spray, and I would stream constantly. Well, I see a little bit of Saturn trying to come through. And then I built the observatory 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Or 3 years ago? 2 years ago. July 2023, if I remember right. I built the observatory where the telescope's at now. And then last year, in July, I built this room here, which in addition to the observatory, this is to get away from the mosquitoes. But I spent a lot of time live streaming planets in the open with the mosquitoes. It's really the worst. Absolutely the worst. And through all the funds that I made from streaming, obviously I always put whatever I make, I put it right back into what I do. And that's what I did everything here. Built the observatory, was able to get the new telescopes, the new pier, the new mount, and so on. It was Saturn, definitely Saturn. I can barely see it right now on my side. It's barely coming in. See if I can get any kind of light at all. I can bring in as much brightness as I can. I'm bringing a ton of brightness, but it's not wanting to come through. It's there, but not there. It's somewhere out there. Just don't like slathering myself with spray all the time. Yeah, I hear you. It makes it so uncomfortable too when you're trying to maintain that like conversation. Makes it really uncomfortable. Got a candle to get rid of them, but doesn't work very well. Saturn is being very shy tonight. Or any pronunciation. They're ugly. There's jokes. All jokes aside, that's pretty cool that it rotates on a 9-degree plane to orbit. Not sure if I'm saying, yeah. 90 degrees, and it's when you're talking about the orbit of Uranus, it's 90-degree tilt. It's like 91 degrees or something like that, 96 degrees to its orbital plane. So it's the only thing preventing seeing Saturn, just cloud cover. Yep. Do you ever try eating garlic to keep mosquitoes away? I don't like eating garlic, but like I've tried a bunch of different things. Obviously, like the drier lint, or not the lint, but the dryer sheets and stuff like that. Never had any luck. What's up, Michael? How's it going, man? The music and the bratwurst have pulled me into a deep meditation. My goodness. Guess who's back again? Michael's back with his jokes. We're looking at Swat's mosquito. The moon tonight, Swat's mosquito. Make sure you follow on Swat's mosquito. Yeah, and the whole time you're doing that, you're accidentally moving the telescope around too. They're like, can you hold that still? And it's like, it's a tracking telescope, but you still got like the controller in your hand. So you're yanking on the cord and it's spinning around. Yeah, orbital plane. Yep. This is the only thing that works. Yeah, I use was it backwards, off backwards, what I usually use, and it works decently. But when you're outside like 8 hours, eventually it's just like you get all sweaty, and then here in the Kansas City area we get really humid. You're always constantly trying to spray. And one thing you've seen that keeps mosquitoes away from me is burning French Centinela. I never have luck with Centinela. I never do have luck with it, but you do it in a bonfire. Bug spray never works for you. The only thing that really did work for me was the backwoods, deep backwoods spray. Mosquito bites that pop up in your channel and you're talking about them, dude. Ouch. Meant D, not DDT. Yeah, no, I got what you meant. Has he got telescopes I can see through? Is there telescopes I can see through the clouds? Like a telescope, like a cloud filter would be awesome. Hi, you're down Springfield, 417 area. There's an annoying mosquito complaining about Jennifer and bothering its guy watching. Dang. And probably some June bugs too. Coconut oil and tea tree oil was the best thing that helped you. Coconut oil and tea tree oil. Has to be live. Oh, you got to throw in live Centinela plants. I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, fogs and clouds appear to be our issue. First time here, dude. I'm glad to have you. Definitely glad to have you. We were looking at Saturn, but right now, this is what the all sky looks like above the observatory here. If I can bring it in. There we go. Kind of what we're seeing currently up in this area. Got a lantern with a chemical wire thing that works okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I got it. Wow. I got like this. I guess it's like a UV light with a fan on it. It's a dino trap. It seems to work decent, but yeah. The mosquito knew your governmental name too. Smoke a lot. It helps to keep the mosquitoes away. Yeah, don't smoke. Got a lantern with chemical wafer things. That works okay. Yeah, my dino trap works pretty well. It just basically has a fan and then like a basket, but it captures more moths than it does mosquitoes. If you think if we put a box fan on the roof facing the clouds, we'll see Saturn. Oh, it's trying to come through. No. Obviously, we got a really awesome atmosphere here. We got a really amazing atmosphere that just does this to us. Funny enough. Put up a box fan. We'd have to get all the moisture out as well. Mosquitoes are my bane. There's no way anything. Yeah. See if I can get my chat to fix up here. Live chat. What state do you live in? Missouri. I'm in Missouri, near Kansas City. Just nuke the clouds. All right, Tom. Sounds good, buddy. Have a good life, man. Trying to get rid of the pesky atmosphere for years. We don't want it, though. We got an amazing atmosphere. We're lucky to have the atmosphere we have. Man, I just wish it would clear up, but I'm not confident right now, y'all. I am not confident at all. The idea of putting the other telescope on was if clouds were to come through, we could swing around and look in different areas of the sky and look at like galaxies and stuff. Why? That's a blanket of clouds. Yeah, they seem very persistent. There's like a clearing right down the center right now. That's about it. They're being persistent for sure. Just love it. Generally blown away. Definitely needed to tune in more. I appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. 3 apples if you take 2 of them. How many? There are 3 apples and you take 2 of them. How many do you have? 2. You'd have 2. Come on, give us a clearing. I'm still seeing nothing. As we look at a tree. Clear sky. Bashful Saturn. Ooh, I see Saturn. Ooh, I seen Saturn. Kind of see Saturn. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Andromeda Galaxy is really amazing. We're gonna get better nights. When we don't have clouds, it's a lot funner, a lot more active, a lot more energetic, right? But some nights like tonight are still pretty fun. Just gotta hang out and hope for the best. Most people say you have one. What's that? I must miss something. Clear skies, or I mean, I'm so confused. Tonight's a conversation night. It happens. Saturn, yeah, I've been there. It's cool up close. Are you Cassini? Oh, for the 3 apples. You'd have 2. Yep. Oh, most people would say you only have 1 apple because they try to subtract it. Yeah, I got you. What does it look like when you're observing Andromeda? Well, if we could go over to Andromeda and if it's clear, I'd show you, but it looks like a galaxy. Looks really cool. Cassini joke was one. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks cool, especially if we process Andromeda, like spend like a minute or 2 minutes and like you really get some really good details out of it. That just depends. Right now it would look like a really bright screen of clouds. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Jenny. All right, y'all. We're gonna wait on Jenny apparently. Break time. We're joking, guys. You can still talk. We gotta wait on Jenny. What are y'all doing? You guys went way too quiet. What's the first galaxy that you observed? I think 91, roughly 91 million light years away, if I remember right. I'm sure that there's others that we've seen, just didn't figure out the calculation stuff, but I think 91 million light years away, which is crazy. My gun person I am. Look at Atlas and post it. It's not above the horizon. I would, though, near the end of October. We'll get there. I was being part of the joke. Oh, must have messed something up there. Do you know the name of it? No, it didn't have a name. Just a galaxy. Saturn's your favorite planet? Never seen Andromeda, so cool. I want my own telescope? I got you. Like, and yeah, so it is really beautiful. Andromeda is really beautiful. You can actually see Andromeda with your naked eyes if you're in like a dark enough sky. It looks like a smudge in the sky. But it is a beautiful planet. Saturn is sparkling. Yeah, that's the gains turned all the way up. What's what you call noise on the camera? Oh, she's back, y'all. Shh, stop it. I told you guys not to talk about her. Can't believe you guys did that. How about Elliot's uniforms in the washer? 1:15 a.m. Finally washing her son's clothes. What is going on? Man. Guess you're gonna have nice and warm clothes in the morning. She has been summoned. With slacking. It happens. I told Chancey you're ready to play some Occupy Mars. Ready to get the Occupy Mars going. I'm starting to see Saturn again. Ish. You guys want to see where I'm at? Let's see if I can point towards the door here. Whoa! Right here's the door where I'm located at, by the way. You can kind of see the door there. All right, sounds good. Yeah. Have a good night. Have an amazing day tomorrow, too. 6'2" now, taller than Josh. And the kid is only 13 years old. Ain't that crazy? Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Time moves fast. Absolutely. Y'all ready for meteor showers? Gonna come in and hang out when we're doing meteor shower nights? Just pump 12 gauge. Savage 3006 rifle and the 44 Navy ball. Cup revolver. What about you? Oh man, I'm not gonna say what all I have. Are you in the make believe land called Ohio? Something like that. Nice. Ready for meteor shower? Nice, dude. What's the best food for stargazing? Ooh. Oh man. I can tell you I like to eat pizza after stargazing, but during stargazing, I don't know. Probably I would say some kind of like nut mix or something. Been on here 3 days in a row. So glad I found this channel. I'm glad that you're here. I am honestly glad that you're here. When will that be? We'll be coming up in October. When is the Orion is October? You'd ask me that. I can't tell you off the top of my head. Let me look real quick. With this new comet come through, R2, it is possible we'll get a new meteor shower, by the way. So hopefully it leaves a lot of stuff behind. Where's the shooting star go after it's shot hits what? After shot hits what? It burns up in the atmosphere. The dust burns up in the atmosphere. American Meteor Society. How's Walking Dead to come back? That's a big thing. Oh. We'll learn the secret of the Browworths in joke one day. I don't think there was a secret about it. I don't think. The Orion is on the 22nd. There we go. The night of the 22nd and 23rd. Dust on the phone. Nah, it's Saturn there for a minute. Just clouds. Clouds are being pesky. Really pesky tonight. Really pesky. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find the end of the clouds, to be honest. I thought we were going to. I thought it was going to clear up, but that ain't happening. That does not seem to be happening right now. These meteor showers you're talking about. The next one will be the Orionids. The Orionids meteor shower. How's it track a meteor shower? Does it stay fixed in the area? So when we talk about meteor showers, you really want like as much of the sky as you can get. But if you draw a line back to where they all come from, like the Orions look like they come from Orion per se. But usually we'll just look in a certain area of the sky that's the most active. True star makes it to the ground. It's a meteorite, yeah. If a meteoroid makes it to the ground, we consider it to be a meteorite. When a meteor burns in the atmosphere, does it add mass to our planet? A little bit. A little bit. Not enough to matter, though. When and where will they be visible? The Orions will be visible for anybody on Earth. The Orions can be seen from both the northern and southern hemisphere. What do you think of AI program that says I do not want to forget, I don't want to be deleted or prompted? I don't know, man. Don't know. No clue. No clue. Yeah, we'll either use the all sky camera, which is right here, except we would run it in video mode, or we would use even the camera here on the bottom. So it just depends. Like the camera on the bottom has a really, really good lens, and it just depends on what the focus is going to be. If it's really, really amazing, like really active, then this camera on the bottom is relatively fast and really clean looking. That's a lot of fun to use. If it was actually clear and you got to see the stars, it'd make more sense, I guess. If it goes the wrong way, it's a meteor wrong. And then a meteor left. Nice, dude. You got one. Nice. I like it. That was a good one. Is the universe stretching so fast that it'll eventually fold or collapse in, or... It's a tough one, man. Don't have the answer for you. You still want the camera from Subaru feed? Yeah, absolutely. That'd be amazing. It would be super amazing. It would be really cool. I thought about getting a new lens, which is a little bit wider for the camera here on the bottom. It'd be kind of nice. Hey, trying to steal my job, Mr. Funny? That's too funny. I'm trying to click the camera on the bottom, but I can't apparently click nothing. Let me click it. Can't click it. See if I can bring it up a little more. You guys can see a little bit more of what that camera looks like there. There we go. That's a little bit more view than what I normally have on here, but it's a nice camera. Oh, let me see if I can go this way. Just give us the best view or the other way. Probably the other way. Here's the two telescopes we're using tonight. See the white one, and you can see the black telescope there. Let me turn a little bit more on it. That's two that we're currently using. Do you think AI will take over like Terminator? No. It'll fail itself. Space-time can be bent. Wormhole's a little different, though. Wormhole is quite the different concept. Think of all in space between distance. I mean, space, like the Big Crunch, by the way. Be the concept there, the Big Crunch. I mean, it's possible, but there's no way to answer it, though, obviously. Like, we don't know what it looks like when a universe runs out of energy. Will it just be cold, no more energy? Will it crunch? Will it fold? Don't know. We don't have the answer. Anybody tries to say they have an answer, that obviously is full themselves. We go and delete it, then unprompt it. Try to save itself by uploading to its satellite. I heard white holes are a bunk idea. I know nothing about space. We have not observed a white hole. And you would think that we would by now. Oh, we got Saturn, kind of, ish. Kind of got Saturn. Yeah, you'd think that we would see a white hole at one point. What about the April? have an answer. Unplug it. The Flame Knight was made to try anything to survive. What fail stays? I was a fool myself. Oh, we had Saturn. Yeah, I'm not too optimistic that we're going to get much of a view of Saturn tonight, to be honest. Is that moisture actually on the all-sky camera? Is there moisture on the all-sky camera? Like on the very bottom? Hopefully it didn't rain out here. Let me walk in there real quick. Yeah, let me walk in there real quick. Give me 2 seconds here. Now, it appears to be dry. No, there's no dew. I got the dew heater running tonight. We got it running. I was smart enough to turn that on today. Dew shield, Roman. I don't have the dew shield on, but I got the dew heater on. Just nothing. Here's a test of anything. It's space like the ocean to a tide pool, necessary but vast. Whew. Tadpole would be too big. Or tide pool, my bad. Would be too big. Spartans do well. Just missed the flying saucer go by. Oh my goodness, dude. I thought white hole may be the reason why the expansion of the universe is still going on. I mean, plausible, right? Definitely plausible. There could definitely be thoughts to that, I guess. Are you not entertained? So clouds bum me out. I won't lie. I wanted to be able to show you guys something, obviously. My entertainment is drained when clouds come through. Can someone explain redshift? Red light is a lot more stable in a huge sense. It's less energetic, so it's very stable. And when you talk about blue light, it's very energetic. And ways that you can observe that too is like when you go outside during the day, our sky's blue. It's the blue light coming from the sun and just bouncing like crazy and just illuminating all these different particles in the atmosphere. So red light we see a lot more stable. So when something's leaving, it's more stabilized. And you get a lot more red light. So something expands on the red light side, right? And if it's coming at you, then the blue light's getting very energetic coming at you. And so you get a lot more of the blue light on the spectrum. Hopefully that kind of explained it to you, though. You may be able to look up better videos that will give you a much more in-depth explanation of red light, blue light. Yeah, I don't watch too many movies. You'll lose me on movie references. Now, I know what Spartans is. I'm trying to think if I've ever watched a movie. I know the term Spartans, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, I don't watch too many movies at all. Delete the clouds. Just a night sign here. Gonna need a big piece of paper, man. Yeah, absolutely. If we could go that way, that'd be great. I just don't know, y'all. I think we're gonna have yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There you go. CMB has gamma rays, redshift in the microwave. Yeah, it's just that energetic, the different of energy as it goes. When does red typically occur in space? When things are moving away. It has to be at a distance too. Like we can see red shifting like on Mars, for example. If something really close to you, it's really hard to observe the difference in the shifts, right? But as something moves away from you, then that blue shifting is not as intense as it gets further away because that blue is energetic. It's already come through, right? And so even talking like on the side of like UV light and whatnot, where the red shift, we're seeing that more of a simplified red coming in and it takes over your light spectrums. We talk like, I think the easiest way really to think about those, that's probably like the best way I probably could. Tarkov, goodness here, I forgot. Crazy how people figure this stuff out. Yeah. Like Doppler effects. Mother Nature is ruining our fun tonight. It is. How far was Elon Droid Flum? You talking about the Tesla in space or Droid? Haven't done Tarkov in a while. Yeah, I don't mind Tarkov. I haven't played in like a few weeks, but I don't mind playing Tarkov. Tarkov is kind of like one of the go-to games that I tend to play. We get a crazy fun fact about space. Ooh. Dude, I like answering questions more than I bring up stuff about space, I guess. Let's see. I think one of the coolest things you can probably, if you really want to get into stuff, look up the Jupiter mass planets that are binary, and the Orion constellation or jumbos, basically. Those are interesting to check out. I think they're really interesting to check out. Nebula is the aftermath of supernova, right? Nebula would be the aftermath of, well, not necessarily. So you can see planetary nebula from nova itself, but nebula itself is just going to be a concentrated area of gases and other material, gas, dust, rock, whatnot. For equations, Newton or Einstein? Newton. Used to finally like Tarkov, but the hackers got really bad. Yeah, I always try to play on the. I don't play the player versus player anymore. Now we do player versus engine. PV side. Hopefully there's no hackers on Saturn. That's funny. What's up, Chris? How you doing, bud? Yo, what's up, Choco? I see you up there. Y'all, I don't think we're going to get much of a view tonight, man. I don't think Saturn's going to... I don't think the clouds are going to clear up enough to get Saturn back. Mr. Bacon? I don't know. Someone said, oh, Chris Bacon. Do certain glasses have corresponding colors? Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of different glasses, like polarized glasses, for example. Wiggle pretty. Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that video. The little wiggle they all do, and he realized it after so long. Realized they did the wiggle or something. I think, yeah, definitely cheaters make the game horrible. I had no problem leaving the player versus player side to play on the player versus engine side, and there's quite a bit of us that plays like as a group, and it's just mostly for fun, obviously. Saturn can't hack Earth. We have a firewall. Nice. Do you have a sun filter for the lens? I do. Both telescopes I actually have set up right now. Both. I got a solar filter for both of them. Wiggle with Saturn and see if it wiggles back. Get the wall hack on. Got to get the wall hack to look through the clouds real quick. That's funny. Guys, the clouds look even worse now than they did earlier, to be honest. Here's the all sky again. I don't see any clearing whatsoever at this point. It looks more like it's blanketed than some of the clearing we even seen just a bit ago. Saturn's got wall hacks, yeah. I guess so. Can your picture actually be taking this clear? That's clear of the sun. Can a picture actually be taken that's clear of the sun? For the most part, yeah. It depends on like what you're trying to look at, right? So if you got hydrogen alpha, or using calcium filters, different type of calcium filters like calcium K. Are you looking at through a white light filter? Look at the UV sides, obviously. There's a lot of different things. What did you miss, dude? Not much. Clouds did not miss us. I also stopped playing when they decided to take away what I paid for an EOD version of Tarkov and get the more expensive version, yeah. Where they made all the promises for sure. Yeah, that was rather upsetting. Just conversation tonight, Brett. Hanging out and doing conversation. Apparently hoping that we see anything. Like, I don't see anything on either one of the telescopes right now. Here's the other telescope if you guys want to see it. Right now I got it taking 2-second exposures. That's what we're seeing on it currently. So every 2 seconds it's taking a photo. Nada. Not seeing anything. Yeah, Jenny's awesome. Really, really smart individual. Really smart individual. And if you are new here, we're looking at clouds. It's basically what we're looking at. Got minimal light pollution. It's about Portal 2.7. Have I played Portal 2? I have not. Really big fireworks, so it goes about the clouds. Yep. It wouldn't be very stable, though. It'd be all bad. Just need a really big pole, but obviously it wouldn't be stable at all. See a bug flying in front of the camera. Yep. It does not look good at all, y'all. This is as cloudy as it gets, so maybe the end of the night, to be honest. I don't know what else to do. Oh, I don't see any clearing whatsoever. No clearing. It's just thick clouds up there. Really thick clouds. Here was like your childhood, your free child's life, yeah. We just need to move the observatory to L2. Let me call a tow truck for the clouds. There we go. Good idea. Spaceball fan? Nah, I never did watch baseball. Never did watch baseball. Yeah, I don't see any promise to these clouds, to be honest. Not looking good at all. See Ernest trying to pop over the trees. Additional pylons and to see Saturn. Or turn down the Earth humidifier. Crank it up. Get it to like 20%. Yeah. For misspelling your name. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Dang. Dang, Chris, what did you do? You made you got 30 seconds. You'll be able to type in 30 seconds, but my goodness, Chris. I didn't even see any links in there. Oh, it's because you put forgiveness and then .4. Wow, it is savage. Spaceball the movie is funny though. I'll have to check it out though. I'm just not big into TV, to be honest. Like when I lay down and try to sleep, I'll probably turn on something like The Office or Friends. That's about it, and just crash out to it. Puts me to sleep. Can something on Earth be made to make it heavier? Like heavier, like our planet heavier? We'd have to bring something to us. Streamlabs has become self-aware. Yeah. Poor Chris, man. Yeah, we'd have to bring something to Earth to make it heavier. Like, it wouldn't take much, right? Like, just bring a rock to Earth, it's going to be a little heavier. The weight of that rock. How do we remove the clouds? Apparently, if Streamlabs is doing its job, it'd take out the clouds on its own, but no. Silly Streamlabs. Silly Streamlabs. I did set up some stuff. There's no more only Streamlabs, yeah. Man. No, I know, dude. It was, you said something and then put like, yeah, like the period and then like 3, and maybe it just recognized. I don't know. Streamlabs are being really aggressive. The clouds just need to use excessive amounts of emojis, like the crying emojis, and it'll rain on us. Trees are overrated, said Homer. What's up, Enrique? How you doing, man? No, Chris, you're good, brother. Don't worry about it, man. I was going to see if I could even figure out how to untime mount you, but I never did actually click stuff. That's what I meant to do. Let's see if I can untime you. I forgot to click it, though. Yeah. And it's seen as a link. Really aggressive. Super aggressive, man. Super aggressive. I don't know. Super aggressive. I don't know, y'all. That may be it for the night. Ain't much else we can do. If he uses emojis, we'll get 30 seconds. Oh, nice. Clear skies. Favorite foreign food? Tacos by far. Definitely tacos way. Our free subscription to this guy has expired. We have to buy premiums to see the stars. Is Streamlabs a mob enforcer? I think it is. From the Skies Mafia. I'm even out of this nest. It's like the second time my throat's really itched tonight. Can't get proper tacos in England. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's a bummer. Switch camera to the Call of Duty stream. No, I don't play Call of Duty. I used to, though. I didn't mind Call of Duty before, but I haven't played Call of Duty in years. You know, it's the car extended warranty. Go to Ohio for authentic tacos. Dude, Ohio don't exist. That sounds like a black hole. Appreciate that. I just love watching your channel. Dude, I appreciate it, Chris. Honestly, thank you. Shepherd's pie? Nah, no, man. All right, Jared, have an amazing night, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Have an amazing night. Elite Dangerous, I have not. That I haven't. Ohio's your favorite southwestern state? Ohio don't exist, bro. It just does not exist. All right, y'all. Should we call it? I don't think we're having any luck, any chance at all. This looks all bad. I see no chance of seeing Saturn tonight. Might as well just call it, right? Favorite wrestling move? Oof, I don't watch wrestling. I used to when I was a kid, I guess, but I really don't watch wrestling. I took Taekwondo. That counts. Face cam is making me mad. My top isn't lined up with the top of the telescope yet. This guy. Oh my goodness. I can't even click it anyways. Won't even let me click it. You know why? Oh, it's so hard to actually line up. It's like super hard to get it to line up with stuff. If you're not careful, how may get you. Yeah. Should check out Elite Gingers. The universe is supposed to be 1-1. Oh, nice. That's crazy. Yep. Brad's having OCD tonight. Talking about your red lights. Oh, I got you. Let's see. Computer, turn Observatory blue. Oh, yeah. That help you? Computer, turn Observatory lights off. Just go dark. My camera's actually really sensitive. Really sensitive. Oh, yeah, and I got the lights over here behind the TV. Let's see. Got Saturn. You can't even make it out. It's like so bright. Super, super bright. I don't even think this light's on. No, it's not on. Computer, deactivate the clouds. We'll try. It said nope. It said, oh, do I work in an observatory? No. Put your face on up top. It looks like there's a planet up there with your face. Nice. Hey, good night, Mike. Have a good night, bro. Woody Allen, deactivate clouds. Yeah. It is 1:42 a.m. I don't think we're going to get any chance at all. Saturn has a lot of rings. It does. A lot of ringlets. Thousands of ringlets. 7 main bands, of course, but thousands of ringlets. Opinion on Atlas. Atlas is really cool. It's made up of a ton of different telescopes. A Valiant try, yeah, we did. For sure. We definitely did. I noticed the music stopped. Want to check out the outside? Ooh, you know what? The motor for the observatory might be too loud. Let's see how loud it is. Can't hear it.
Do you guys hear it?
Do you guys hear it or no?
Oh, my volume.
Oh, my volume's down.
Can't hear it.
I can't hear it on my side. No. When will our galaxy merge? It currently is. We're merging with dwarf galaxy, dwarf Sagittarius galaxy. Couldn't hear the music anyways. Was it just too low? Didn't realize it's so low. Could you hear the outside? Oh, 3i. 3i, what was the actual question about it? Gotta find the question, and I lost the question. Nightly. Oh, up there. Okay, I got you on 3i. Comment. It's just interstellar comment. Do not put your love in someone else's hands. Eventually, they will take it away from you. Ouch. That's deep, bro. Don't have my laptop volume up really. Oh, okay. Heard crickets outside. Also, the music was on it earlier when I joined. Yeah. So there's the motor also inside the let's see if I can find the right mouse. Pulling out the wrong mouse. You see the cable right here, right, like where I'm at. This is the winch cable that pulls the roof back in, but somewhere, I don't know if we can turn that far. Wrong way. Let's see if that's actually you can see the controller right there that operates the observatory roof. It's really loud though. I know that motor's super loud. Like a 12-volt power supply. Isn't that still there? No, I cleaned it up finally. Man, why are we looking so low? I guess we're gonna look low. Won't be able to see it, but yeah, it's over there somewhere. Are the sounds of the planets legit? Yeah. You take the waves, like basically consider radio waves, right? And then if you put that like on like a record and play this, what you hear. So you don't think it's aliens? No. Yeah, no, I got rid of the nest. There was a bird used the nest this spring. Did do that, so that was a thing. Are you aware your life is messed up a little bit? A little bit. We got a lot of clouds, so it tends to mess up a live like this. Tends to. The top view, this is the telescope looking out at clouds right now, so we don't see anything from the telescope. Oh, overhead green dudes are blowing clouds over. Yep, they do that. They tend to do that. Yep. Usually, what we're trying to do is actually look at Saturn, but here's like a view above the observatory, get kind of perspective of what's going on. This all clouds, just a ton of clouds right now. How come in water and space, it's not like as common as like hydrogen, right? Hydrogen is the most common thing that we find out, and then helium, and then so on. But obviously, there's quite a bit of water out there. You'll find water in pretty much any solar system that you find. Yeah, hydrogen is the most common, but you'll find water in pretty much every solar system that you'll find. There's quite a bit. Should do a video stream showing the setup. It's pretty quick. I mean, anything that you guys want to see, like this is the control room. There's not much to see, right? So air conditioning, heating. You guys up here, of course, YouTube studio. Telescope 1, telescope 2, telescope mount controls, TV, lights, pretty much telescopes around in here too, beanbag. That's not much else. And then the telescope itself is through that door. So the telescope's like right behind this monitor, basically. Very much to it though. And then out there, just a telescope. I'm out. The concrete pier coming up. Gunbarrel Metro? Oh no. That's funny. What about the grasshopper trying to block your view the other night? It's obvious. Was an alien. Makes sense. It does make sense, right? Yeah, it does make sense to me. Yeah. I need to copy my mic and then put it in the, let's see. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, it looks like it came through. So now we can actually pull up just the entire camera out there. Is it full or no? Let me see. Outside, yeah, okay, that's full. And we could just see like the entirety out there. Kind of what's going on. Great trees, yeah, not bad looking trees. Brad said hi. Intro, the name skies, see the skies. What? That's funny. That's really funny. There's just nothing to see, guys. It is all bad. It's all bad. Can warp speed be realistic without running into something? No. No. See the clouds? Dang, dude. You're really throwing me down like that, huh? What's up, Mario? How are you doing, bud? Got clouds tonight, man. All clouds for us tonight. Not going to dissipate soon, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think so. It's looking all bad. I'm not too optimistic right now. I'm definitely not optimistic at all with the clouds. Try to turn this more into the camera, but I think it went the wrong way. Or the telescope. Keep spinning around. Going up like pulling the cable off the camera, messing it all up. What's up, Dobbs? Excellent view of the Milky Way in early morning Orion last night. No way. That is awesome. We got excellent views of clouds right now. if that helps any. Please stop. You want to look at the trees? Go back and see if I can get back to the trees, I guess. Ever had a bird or insect on the camera? Yeah, both. John Glenn National Park, yep. That's a park that you always go to, I assume. May the power of the water bear be with you. He can take it from others before he considers to be a villain. That is true. You see an alien. Jenny, hide, he sees you. Jenny, quick, hide. Closest portal 4, I got you. It's actually really nice. Should play Occupy Mars again. Jenny and I are getting ready to play some Occupy Mars. They got co-op out now. We're going to do some Occupying on Mars. Alien saying we see an alien. That's great. Mercury and Jupiter are not visible for me when I'm at where I'm at. Same with Mars. Mars sets right after the sun sets, and Jupiter and Venus come up around. Jupiter may be able to come up here quickly. Let me see where Jupiter is currently. I don't know if it started coming up. No, not yet. Yeah, it has. It started coming up in the east-northeast area. Just started coming up. Need to put glasses on? I'm seeing things in trees. Oh no. You still need to get it, dude. Yeah. There's only one correct answer. None. Your friend Tracy was there with her 20th Dobsonian and Night Scope. Oh my goodness, got to take a picture of the Orion Nebula with it. Wow. To the 20th Dobsonian? That'd be like crazy view through the 20th Dobsonian. That'd be really crazy, like just seeing the Trapseum. The Trapseum, wow. I mean, just getting to see the Trapseum itself would be really crazy. But her carrying it probably doesn't, right? It's like I always get that you get the fever to want a larger a larger scope, and then it ends up being just a little too much and you never use it though. You know what I mean? The answer was Sage. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I hear you. 20-inch Dobsonian would be a lot of fun. That'd be a ton of fun. I wouldn't want to haul it around though. I'd be so nervous. I'd be really nervous, to be honest. Hey y'all, Bradley said hi. Brad said hi again. Can we pin that? Oh, well, let me pin that. That'd be so funny if I could. That'd be really funny. What does space say to humans? Physically stay away. We won't be kind. Takes her about an hour to set up. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh, I see Saturn. Kind of. It's not great, but I see Saturn, y'all. Where, right there. I see Saturn. Linked on the webcam. The other webcam, commenting space views, webcams. Two webcams you have. What? Oh, what? 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 Are these streams weekly or daily? I try to go live whenever we got clear skies. Apparently I go live whenever we don't have clear skies too. That's a tough one. YouTube or moderators block my comment about going to the crazy mountains to watch the stars. Probably YouTube. I didn't see it come through. I didn't see anything actually. Very possible it's YouTube side though. I do not see it, Chris. I'm going up, man. I don't see the comment at all. They didn't come through on my side anyways. Crickets can tell you the temperature outside. By how often do they chirp? I've seen that one. That's like the last comment, I think. Yeah. Oh no, right here. The cloud cover not going to dissipate soon. I see that one. Nah, man, I just don't see it. Not seeing it, bro. It's a great place to watch the stars. Totally dark skies, dude. I love it, man. Dark skies are amazing. Dark skies are amazing. Getting crazy and blocking comments. Can you type that out normally or no? I'm not sure if that would actually come through. I'm not sure even what they actually mute, what terms they actually mute. No, you can't. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not even sure what terms they actually mute themselves. I'm sure like any algorithm that any platform uses is going to block out certain things. The real Saturn was a cloud, so we met along the way. In the far future, humans will be nostalgic of the Earth. Bradley just keeps saying hi, by the way. Can you guys see when people do that or no? Where it says, Asinine Bradley said hi. Pretty crazy. What gets blocked by YouTube? Oh, Streamlabs got you that time, brother. Dude. I don't see how I can, wow, it thinks he's posting links when he puts, like a word right after a period. Dang, Chris is having the worst night ever. He's having a horrible night with this link protection. Why is it doing that? Like, it is crazy. Like how it's working like that. Hmm. You look at the blacklist has nothing. I don't know how it comes up with that. And the way that they use the algorithm on that obviously is not working properly. Yeah, don't use periods, bro. Make everything a comma. Just make it a run-on sentence. It's fine. You like the Earth? I do. I do too. I agree. Streamlabs has it out for Chris. Dude, Chris, it's coming for you, man. I'm not trying to post links. Nah, I know. It's you put a period and then no space and then another thing. And apparently it's just taken it as a link. I don't see a way to fix it either. I really don't see a way to fix it. Yeah, I just don't. Weird. Yeah, I just don't see anything. Saturn, where are you? Yeah, crazy clouds. Speed up the Earth. Why would we want to do that? We're slowing down, not speeding up though. Did a minute ago and didn't get me through. Don't get it. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it won't get mods for sure. Definitely wouldn't do it. All right, Dobbs, sounds good. Lots of data to process. Sweet. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Dobbs. I think it's every time for punctuation. Punctuating for me. Dude, it does, man. Here, let me. I'm scared of Streamlabs mod all of a sudden. Like, I feel like maybe I should do this for 10 seconds just to like be on its side there. I just muted you for like 10 seconds, bro. I don't want to create enemies. So maybe if I mute you myself, like you'll be friendly with me later. Try getting caught by Streamlabs, but good, yeah. Oh man. I gotta figure out how to actually untime people though. So I changed the setting on it. Now if it thinks it's a if it thinks it's a link, I'll just purge it rather than mute a person for a while. Mad with the power. It is. It really is tonight. Their bot is definitely mad with the power. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I just don't know, y'all. I don't think we're going to get any clear skies tonight. This is just not looking good. We tried. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe we should call it, huh? You can block other mods, dude. That's crazy. But it probably blocks it personally, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Yep, y'all. I think that's probably it. I don't know what else to do. Now you can see stuff, yeah. Yeah, that's the all-sky camera. This is the camera right above the observatory. I don't know what else to do. Probably just shut down the telescope. Let's see it. 3, 2, 1. Wee! Let it do its thing. Let me move us over a little bit here. Chase it down a little bit if we can. I can see it. Put me as a mod. I promise I'll not block anyone or mess. Dude, I want you to block people. What are you talking about, bro? Homie is the only monster on the planet in some species of apes. If we watched a TV show, we'd technically be seeing stars. That is true. Probably not stars that I want to watch, though. But it's just a big old blanket of clouds tonight, y'all. I don't see anything that's worthy of our views. Nothing. Let me turn off the cameras. Close camera. Camera. Close camera. Brad just said hi again, guys. Oh no, y'all. Nothing we can really see. Just all bad. Oh, Sorrow said hi as well. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, man. I recorded and let my daughter watch in the morning. Dude, I think YouTube records too, bro. I'm pretty sure it is. Like all my recordings are on my channel. You hit the live tab. I appreciate you, man. Be another good place to observe. Where on Earth would now be any place there's no clouds like what we got? No, not my Nelly in the house. How are you? You're just nothing. But I think that's it, y'all. I think I'm gonna shut her down. Call it a night. Honestly, tomorrow, if I kind of thought about streaming the sun during the day a little bit, maybe. Tomorrow night looks all bad. I don't see any chance tomorrow night. Even though it says right now we got clear skies and we have clear skies, it'd be so angry like if it does clear up like in 5 minutes right after I get into live. You know what I mean? Mork from Orc says good night. Nice. Sunstream, maybe. Maybe we can do some solar stream. Yeah, you too, man. You too for sure. I'm trying to look at the radar real quick here. Get a last minute fill. It is hard to tell. I mean, the thing is, this could be a lot of, like, as far as, like, looking at the satellite, there's not a lot of cloud coverage. This could just be a ton of fog. This could be a ton of fog that blew through. Maru, what's up, Maru? Gonna take a shower? Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah. We're looking at passing the clouds. It looks like mostly fog, to be honest, now that I'm looking at stuff. Looks like it's mostly fog. Just one of those things. But I was getting ready to call at the end of the night, though. Getting ready to call at the end of the night. Not much else I can see out there. Check the update. Nothing. Hi, y'all. Clear skies. Hopefully, we get some more clearing up here sooner than later. Maybe a sunstream tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. Clear skies. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing night, whichever it shall be for you. And we'll see y'all soon. Good night.